Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Manchester United Unfiltered podcast. We are live a little bit earlier than usual, but we're here on a Sunday regardless with the brothers in the building. Man like Ash and Double A. I start with you, Ash. All good, all blessed. In the bucket hat, you know what I mean? Must be a good day when the bucket hat is out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. You know it's Saeed, you know what I mean? When the bucket hat, you're chilling, you know what I mean? It's mad. It's mad where we're at now. You know, sometimes you just gotta step back and realise like we've been through pain this past 18 months. But it feels like we're here now. We're back in the Champions League. Big summer ahead. Enjoyed the day to day. Good football, a good football game. I'm not too sure about good football. It was a bit hectic, bit madness, you know, lacked a bit of control, but still got to enjoy it, haven't you? Got to enjoy it. I'm happy. I'm happy. Bruno got his assist. I mean, he could have had 5, but we'll talk about it, I'm sure. Do you know what I mean? It's a madness. A pleasure to see you as always. And Double A looking fresh in his Brazil gear today. Do you know what I mean? Thought it looked good, didn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, good pleasure to be as always.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. And obviously, you got man like Brazil. You know what I mean? Brazil's finest Double A, man. Tudo bem? Tudo bem? Tudo bem?
Tudo bem?
Tudo bem?
Hey, 97 days on Duolingo, I'm in on Portuguese, so I'm getting there. Honestly, hey, listen, what a day, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
But happy to, listen, last 13 years, we've not had many days happy to be a United fan. And today, I'm very proud of that football club from top to bottom. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And that's what it's all about. It's not winning trophies, sadly. You know, and it's different. It's support. That today was support of a football club, wasn't it? That's what it felt like of a fan base coming together. Big up No Limit. Well, he just said it was. What was he saying? I represented the man done well on From My Left. So big up for that. I appreciate.
Come on, man.
That's nice. Definitely. That's nice to hear. But mate, obviously, big up to you. Good to see you as always. Good to see Ash. Me and Ash actually got asked if we were brothers live today as well, which was fun.
Wow.
There you go. Obviously, getting to chat a lot, but we got it live.
So just start saying innit? Do you know what I mean?
Bro, yeah. I mean, I'm not ashamed to be your brother, and I'm sure it's all around. So it's not. What do you mean? What does that mean? Yeah, well, I don't feel the same. Oh, that's
step brother, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Well,
come on.
Obviously, big up to the best chat on YouTube. I'm looking forward to chatting about. I doubt the game's going to get spoken about a lot, but it's it was secondary today. But listen, it's a very good way to finish a season at Old Trafford, I say.
Yes, 100%, man. Now, big up Double A, big up Ash. Flawless will be on his way. Hopefully, it's not slept through that West Ham game and whatnot. But big up to Flawless. He'll be.
What about you, Saeed? You enjoyed the day? Do you know what I mean?
Good day. Yeah, good day, man. Good day, man. It was funny because it was raining, sunny. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it was like, it was a bit of a mad day, man. But that's classic Manchester, innit? The weather and that. But yeah, man, good day. Like, you know when you say like a good day out, like a proper nice 12:30 kickoff. And yeah, man, it was actually a good day, man. And emotional, obviously, Casemiro, Bruno. Like, it was weird because it was like, I was kind of like, oh, man, Casemiro's actually leaving. But then I'm also like thinking, yo, they're taking the piss out of Bruno here, man. What? I was actually getting pissed off at one point because I was like, yo, what are you lot trying to do, man? Like, get the assist record right now. So it was a bit of a topsy-turvy game, but all in all, I think you're right, man. We had to win. We had to win, and we had to end the season high, man. That was the main thing for me, ending the season on a high. I predicted 2-1. It was actually 3-2. Could have been 5-2, maybe 6-2, maybe 7-2. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, it could have been a basketball score, but the main thing is that we won today. And Casemiro, man, we have to speak about that first. I think it's only right. The farewell of Casemiro. 4 years he's been here. Yeah, man. When he came in, I think it was just more excitement, the fact that we bought Casemiro, man. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, he's too old. He's too this. Broski, when you buy a player of Casemiro's ability and his aura and his what he brings with you, like, I feel like you can't just deny that, bro. Yeah, people talk about the money. Yes, it was a lot of money. But what he has given us in return, I think for me, yeah, shout out to you, man. I think it's 60 million well spent. I don't care what anybody says. I think we've got 60 million worth well spent. I'm looking at Elanga now, 55 million. I'm looking at Wissa, 50 odd million. I'm looking at a lot of players, guys, that have
Jack
gone.
Grealish, 100
Jack
million.
Grealish, yeah. There's players that have gone.
Bert's 100 plus million.
Bert's 100 plus. There's players that have
saying?
gone for big money. I'm sorry, Casemiro has been a success at Man United. I don't care what anybody says. I thought what he's brought, the trophies, the leadership, the togetherness. I think for me, he's been a brilliant leader on and off the pitch. What he's given the fans, the goals, the excitement, and for me, the passion in the game, because he's kind of like got the fans as well, like passionate about the game. He's got the fans involved. So yeah, man, I think for me, he will go down as a very much a cult hero. I think a legend's a bit too much, but I can't lie. The way that United fans will speak about him for years, they will know that he had a brilliant impact at Man United in them 4 years. I don't care what anybody says. He will.
I think personally that's the best ever send off I've ever seen at Old Trafford for a player.
Yes.
I'm going to put it. It's probably the second best after Fergie, like that.
Wow.
I've never seen. Bro, Giggs didn't get that. I don't. Rio, they pretty much were a loud one. I know Vidic had his little speech and that, but from minute one, like Casemiro was getting the love which he deserves, and I think I just feel it's crazy to think a player that has come and was like criticised almost immediately. We've bought him too old. There's a reason why Madrid are getting rid of him. He can't do it in the Premier League. He'll get found out. And you're right. He can't go down as a legend because he's not won one of the two big prizes. But he has come and guided us to 2 trophies. You know, and he will go down. He's literally that tier under legend for me. And you know, just seeing a little bit of a clip from the United Instagram, and it's like the way he's connected to the fans and the love he's showed, and I think we've showed to him and his family while he's been in Manchester. Let's not kid ourselves. For anyone who doesn't live in Manchester, it's not an easy place to live for people who are from warmer climates. There's a reason why.
Maria,
brother, like
Maria wanted out.
You know, even if you look at that Ronaldinho documentary, I don't know if you've ever seen it. One of the reasons was because he didn't come to United was because Barcelona is exactly like Brazil. Like they want, so to come here and you know, people joke about the rain. It rains all the time, and it's cold. The weather's not great. The city's great. Don't get me wrong.
It's dark at like 4:30 in the winter, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like
in the winter,
you wake up at 7. It's dark. You leave work at 5. It's dark. Like it's not, you know, it's not an easy place to live for people who are used to warmer climates. The way he came in, and my big thing about players, no matter if you signed for 100 million or 1 million, when you ingrain yourself in the fabric of what Manchester United is, and you live it every single day on the training pitch as well as on the field, that's exactly what he has done. That's exactly what he has done at Manchester United. And yeah, I'm really sad to see him go. I'm glad to see.
Big up Jabaz.
Oh yeah, bro. Do you know what? I was going to shout you out as well. Yeah, I'm sure you don't say Mrs. I'm sure it was Emma. Tell me if I'm wrong. Really nice to see you, bro. Like honestly.
Yeah. Big up,
and I wanted to say, I guess we were going to talk about the season in Joe, but I'll go off that because he's messaged in. Yeah, like one of my biggest things this season that I'm most appreciated of, and it's obviously a lot down to you, Saeed, is the people that I've met, like people that obviously watch the content, watch the channel, know us, like come and speak to us because of like obviously you, but obviously me as myself, as Ash as well. Like the amount of people I've met from all over the world this year is phenomenal.
It's mad.
Really, really appreciative that people know who the fuck I am, or like, do you know what I mean, or what I even talk to me. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, big up, he was a really nice guy, man. So, yeah, man, big up to that. But yeah, with Casemiro, I'll finish off because I'm rambling. But yeah, I'd love 1 more year, but it is the right time, innit? And he feels
it is the right time. Yeah, it is. It is. Let's be honest, man. Like, it is the right time. I know we could have 1 more year, but I think for me, getting exposed maybe next season in the Champions League, and then the media saying, "Oh, you should have left when you should have left," and and also it just feels like the right time to leave. Like you're leaving with the fans singing your name. The whole of the fan base is singing Casemiro. Like you rarely get that, bro. And I think for me, that's when you know you've made it, where everybody's appreciative of you, and you've left on a high, not on a low where the team's failed and you finished probably 8th or 9th for the table. And everyone's talking about, rebuild and all of that. And the manager's been sacked and You've left on a genuine high, bro. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's going to be a big void to fill. You know what I mean? It will be because, he scored some big goals, Ashman. You know what I mean? In the games, Chelsea.
What's it, 8 or 9 goals?
Yeah, nine this season.
9 this season. Yeah. I wonder how many GA he's got at Man United. I wonder if people can find out his GA at Man United for a DM in the 4 years that he's been. Like, I would wonder to see what it would be. If anybody's got there out there. But yeah, Ash, talk to me, man.
But like Double A was saying, I mean, the send off. The fact that the fans screaming for one more year. You want the player to stay. It's not one of those where you're happy to kind of see him leave and and move on. We'd want him to stay for another year. I'm not saying stay and start, but stay in blood the next player into that position and try and get used to the new way forward in that area of the field. But fans loved him because he engrossed himself with the club. Like he appreciated being a United player. He showed. He come from a club like Real Madrid, a storied club, one of the arguably the biggest club in the world. Do you know what I mean? Oh. And he's come to Manchester United and he's loved every minute of it. At no point has he turned around and he's been frustrated or shown any frustration. One of the things that I've really appreciated for him was remember him when Rashford went off to the USA for a week. He did a bit of training. Do you remember? And fans were like, "Oh, what's he doing?" And then I think he got dropped. Or he didn't play or whatever. And then he was just like, don't worry about it, I'll continue to train. He never said that, and then he never moaned, never complained about it. He spoke his football on the training ground and then got himself back into the team. And then ever since, he's played well whenever he's had any difficult moments. He's just worked himself back into the team, and he's a grafter, and we appreciate players who work hard. They love the club. And the quality of the man, he fought. The way he'd celebrate his goals, you'd see him that one at Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. You see him screaming towards the corner there with the away fans. For me, I mean, there was a moment where fans were getting on his back and saying, "Yeah, nah, he's finished, he's done." You had Jamie Carragher talking about all that nonsense about the football. Leave the football before the football leaves you. And he's made him eat his words. And United fans, we've loved him. We've loved what a player, what an example of a footballer. And I'm glad Cobby's got to sit next to him and kind of watch him and understand.
Learn.
See that's how a professional plays and goes about his business. Because one thing Casemiro done when he's been here, he's gone about his business exemplary. Do you know what I mean? He's been a shining example, and that's why we appreciate him and we love him so much. I don't think there'd be many fans, if any, that'd have a bad word now for Casemiro. Absolutely, cracking player, and his family as well. Seeing his family there, and how much his family enjoyed it and embraced it. Because we've been there with players like Di Maria coming there, where his wife's slagging off the club and saying she wants to get out of Manchester and all that. But you look at Casemiro's wife, Brazilian herself. She's loved it. Kids have loved it. The son now's a United fan. I don't know if you saw the footage afterwards of his son going in slide tackling. You see it, slide tackling. Yeah,
I was right in front of me. Yeah.
That's Casemiro right there.
So you can tell he's his lad, can't you? Do you know what I mean? But now he came into the club saying, "I'm going to fix United," didn't he? Something along those words, saying he was going to fix United. I've come here to fix it. I think he's left the club a better place than when he first got here. I got to be honest. So 50 million, I'm more than happy with what he's done for us. And I thought he deserved the send off today, and yeah, nice. I look forward to following him for the rest of whatever he does now going forward.
The wages for me, I don't know what people expected though. Like I get it, yeah. It is a lot of money for people's eyes, but you're bringing in Casemiro. You're not going to give him 200 grand a week. I'm sorry, like you weren't. Like for me, the wages, I get it. It could have been a little bit more less, but broski, like you weren't going to get Casemiro out of Real Madrid, who, by the way, was still playing well. It wasn't as if like he was finished at Real Madrid. He was still playing at Real Madrid. You know
what did the wages ever do to affect his performances on the pitch?
That's what I'm saying.
It didn't come for the money and then just put his feet up, did it? He was a consistent. That first season was unreal. He was when we bought him, he was. I think you have to say he was still one of the top 10 midfielders in the world. We bought one of the arguably the second, third best DM in the world at that time.
Yeah,
He fully came here deserving the money he was on. The problem we have is that we bring players who deserve that money for that money, and yet we're not good enough to compete for leagues or Champions Leagues. That's the problem. But that shouldn't go against Casemiro, because Casemiro's doing what he was paid to do and given the money to do. Just the rest of the team, the managers, the club, can't get us further up the league or into the Champions League or out of the bloody group stages. There's a couple more things on him though. I'm picking up on Ash's point about having that a lot of fans go against him, the media go against him. That's a testament to the mettle and to when you bring those ultimate top level, top draw players into your football club who never listen to outside noise, believe in their talent, in their mentality, and everything they've been given in terms of being a footballer. The fact he turned it around, I for one never turned against him. I never would, because I knew I always loved him, but I knew if he was given a chance, he would turn it around. And if it was about the money, if it was just about coming for putting his feet up, he could have fucked off somewhere, couldn't he? He could have gone and got the Saudi money.
Yeah, he could have easily.
Because they were thinking under Amorim, he might not even be playing at one point. So he could have.
Amorim dropped him for a minute as well.
But that's what I'm saying. He was struggling to get in. So he could have just gone, fuck this. I'm going. I'll go get my money elsewhere, and then I can go and retire in Brazil or MLS or whatever it is. The fact he stayed, the fact he wanted to be a part of this club and see out his contract. Testament to him. Just finally on him, I said it in your match reaction. The biggest compliment we can pay him is by replacing him so we don't miss him. Because I don't want next season. It's like, Casemiro is here, Casemiro's here. You go and get me 3 top level midfielders, and next season we're not talking about Casemiro because the midfield has 5 in there. I'm sure we'll get onto who and what and where and how.
Yeah.
We've got 5 midfielders where Casemiro's just remembered for having a great season last year, and we're not worried about the midfield being shit and how we could have done with him for another year. So that's the best compliment we can pay him, is to not miss him next season.
100%. I agree, man. I agree. If you replace him with the right replacements, obviously we'll get onto Anderson, who I thought had a brilliant cameo. But I think one thing that's for certain is that, Casemiro left a good imprint in this Man United team, bro. And, it just begs the question. Imagine we got him in his prime. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like we got Ibrahimovic in his. Who would you if you were to say, one player that you had in their prime, who would it have been that came to Man United a little bit late in their career? Would it be Zlatan?
There's a few, you say that. This Zlatan, Cavani, Larson. Oh my god! Yeah, remember Larson? Larson. Yeah.
Larson. Oh my god.
Laurent Blanc.
I was about to say, show your age, but Laurent Blanc.
There's another one, surely, man.
Yeah.
Schweinsteiger.
Schweinsteiger's a great shout.
Yeah, Schweinsteiger. But do you know, it's not his prime, but he should have been there 5-6 years earlier. Van der Sar. He should have been the one to replace him.
Yeah.
Those 4 or 5 years,
Falcao.
But he was 28, though. He was 28. It was injuries that killed him.
No, yeah. Pre-injury Falcao, you mean? Not
pre-injury. Okay, we'll add that one.
Atletico Madrid Falcao.
I'm saying Pogba, bro. Pogba came in at 21, man. Relax, man.
Yeah, allow it.
Allow it, man. But
his prime was 18, though, wasn't it?
Cavani's a shout,
He won the World Cup at United. What are you talking about prime?
Yeah. Zlatan is Cavani is a shout, though.
Cavani for me. Yeah.
Cavani.
Do you know what? Zlatan was an animal, right? But Cavani.
Varane.
Yeah,
But then again, Varane, he was in his prime though. He's 28, but he was kind of like, I want to say he was done, but I feel like for me, it was like he started off 17. So it's like you're not in your prime. If your prime is like 24 to 28, then you feel me? Like, but he's still doing well for us though. Ericsson's a shout as well.
Michael Owen, no?
Michael Owen?
Yeah, Michael Owen's a shout. Yeah.
That was a joke to me.
Not really. I'm not gonna lie.
Michael Owen, 18-19, Michael Owen was a monster though, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ballon d'Or, Michael Owen.
Yeah. RVP's a shout. Yeah, RVP's a shout. Yeah, even though I can't really say that because he won us the league, bro. You can't say that.
I think we got the best ever season out of RVP.
That's what I'm saying.
Nothing did Arsenal.
We had prime RVP, didn't we?
Yeah, we had prime RVP. You get me? Like
it was Zlatan for me. Zlatan with a personality. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. You know, I think Schweinsteiger for me. You know, like when you think of the midfield, how neglected our midfield has been for 13 years, almost. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think Schweinsteiger was.
Berbatov, we had a lot of him. You know what? Underrated one, Matic.
Yeah, Matic is a good shout.
Matic, let's be honest, bro, because he came in too late, man. I think he did well for United. I'm not gonna lie to you. He had a good career at United, yeah. But imagine we got Matic 2-3 years earlier.
Hey,
what would he have been?
What about Igalo?
Listen, Igalo, shout to Uncle Igalo, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shout to Uncle Igalo, man. Sanchez,
Sanchez, hey, that's a good one, you know.
But he did come in at 28, though. He did come in at 28.
But he's past it, though, bro.
No, he wasn't past it. I don't think Sanchez was past it. I just think for me, it was a bad spell. Because he went to Inter, didn't he? And won the league with Inter. With Lukaku.
So did that Ashley Young, didn't it? So let's...
Juan Mata, he was in his prime. He was in his prime. It's mad. When you deep the amount of quality players we've had and not won a major trophy, you know, it's crazy, man.
Wait, hold on. Well done. I'm sorry. FA Cup and the League Cup are major trophy. You can't call it. You can't say.
No, I'm talking about
the big two.
Yeah.
No, it's not the big two, but it's a trophy. You can't. And this is what pisses me off about football fans. You can't turn around to me and say FA Cup's not a major trophy. Of course it is.
No, it is a big trophy though. It's not a major trophy, but it's a big trophy.
Yeah, but it's
a major trophy is the Premier League and the Champions League.
No. They're all major trophies. They're all trophies you can win.
They're not the same level though. Come on. No,
I'm not doing tier lists for fucking trophies, mate. They're all trophies.
Yeah, but you are though. Come on, because if someone asks you, do you want to win the League Cup or do you want to win the Champions? And what we're doing, come on, double A.
No, you can't have preference, obviously. But what I'm saying is, you can't lump. Well, they're major trophies and they're just trophies. No, they're all major trophies because they're all things you can win. And this. Yeah. I have this again with Arsenal fans who turn their nose up at the League Cup. You should be creaming over League Cups, Arsenal. I know you might win the league now, but you should be creaming over League Cups because you've not won fuck all for ages. Like, trophy's a trophy, and the winners win. Like, look at Pep goes for every single trophy going, and that's what Fergie used to do. Yes, he used to play kids down and go. No, but come on, trophy's a trophy. I don't want the tail list for trophies. Yeah,
you know what? That's a good shout as well. Ronaldo before he went to Juve. But then was he ever going to come to Man United at that time? It was too soon. You can't go from...
Isn't it mad to think Manchester United never had prime Ronaldo in 2 stints?
Wow. Yeah, you know what?
That's his prime years were at United.
Yeah, they were at Real Madrid.
I know we had Ballon d'Or Ronaldo, but we didn't have prime Ronaldo. His prime years.
I don't like thinking about that because if you'd have stayed... Like, we're already 2 Champions Leagues, do you know what I mean? And it
Yeah. But yeah, it's good. It's something to really look at, guys. About, you know, when you look at Casemiro. Who's the next one we're going to go and get, though? Like, if you were to say United now, sign it. Do you reckon we'll ever buy a player now past their best, but good enough? Like, we was having a conversation now, yeah? And no, guys, hear me out, yeah? Guys.
No.
Hear me out, guys. Hear me out, yeah? What about Lewandowski?
No.
Why not? I'm okay with it. I like that kind of experience. I'm okay with it.
For why?
Why? For the experience it brings, for the level, for the gravitas. I mean, bro, you know,
we're not a crash. We don't need people to come in to look at.
Yeah, okay. Double A. Listen. What can Sesko learn from him? Imagine the things that you can learn from him.
What? I said it to it. What's Ferran Torres learned from him? What's Jackson learned from him? No. What's Jackson?
Sesko's more in a similar line.
Hold on. No. What's Jackson learned from Kane? Like, why is it Manchester United that need players to come in to learn off other players? Not swearing, but
I think it depends on the player though, because if you're a good player and you're an upcoming kid there, you want to be listening to Lewandowski. Do you know what I mean? You want to be sat there hearing him, listening to speak. You want to be there like, come on, tell me the magic. How can we score so many goals?
All right, so Watkins coming in couldn't help Sesko.
Watkins
that's a shout. That's a shout.
Watkins can too. I'm all right with him.
Go and get me Watkins. You know what I mean? I think Watkins is the one to go for. Premier League proven, Champions League experience as well. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. We just got a bit of history. We've got a bit of history, like, you know, fallen icons.
Retirement home.
Yeah, retirement home. I like it. I'm all right with it. Sometimes it works.
It just depends on the wages for me.
It's not low risk at all. Let's not kid ourselves.
Why? There's no risk.
Right. So the wages are one. People are pissing. I'm mad about Casemiro.
He will be on big wages.
He'll be on the same thing. So what's the point of getting rid of Casemiro? You might as well keep Casemiro for a year then. So you want on the big wages, right? 100% is his injuries. He's got an injury record now. He's getting injured a lot. He's going to want to start, which then puts Sesko's nose out of joint. And I think, it's so harmonious in the squad. And lastly, and the biggest reason why I don't want him at United, because I don't want to see him doing them stupid fucking TikTok dances in United training.
This guy, bro.
Okay.
It's for the vibes, man. For the vibes, isn't it?
Brother, no, listen. The vibes are good as it is. Let's keep it man them United. I don't need TikTok dances at Carrington. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man, we need the Polish people. We need the Polish. You know, this might be our first Polish player.
Nah, Kuszak.
We've had Kuszak, yeah. Thomas Kuszak, yeah.
Goal, the pig.
Yeah. Listen, but people are saying Harry Kane, yeah. I don't think you can get Harry Kane out of Bayern Munich.
No, loud.
Would you take Harry Kane in a year's time at 34?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
but you won't take Lewis?
Yeah. He's 38, 39, isn't he?
He's about to be 38 in August.
Yeah, well, allow that, bro. And Harry Kane is still top level striker. I don't think Lewis on that. I think he's dropped a level.
Who's on the free market anyway now? Like there's got to be
Danny Welbeck. Let's get Welbs back.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You get Welbs back. You know what I mean?
What's mad though? I would take Welbeck for 2 years, but that's romanticizing it because let him bookend his career at Manchester United. Do you know what I mean? I'd love
retire at United.
That story, retire at United, which is mad.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? There's a couple of names in here, guys. Yeah, because let me just go bring you the names that are expiring in 2026. Yeah, Konate is obviously not signed a new deal, but apparently he's meant to be signing. Dusan Vlahovic. What's he done this year? Juventus. I don't know. You watch
injured? Yeah, Bear injured. He's
Bear injured. Yeah,
might be going to Milan apparently, but.
Let me see. Let me go look at strikers only. I think. I don't know why I've gone there. Let me just look at forwards. Someone said
Lacazette. Are you drunk? Lacazette.
Where's the forward?
Why is it no striker there? Scroll it down a little bit and then press it. So scroll the whole page down first.
Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah. Straight forward. Cool. Right. Let me just see what's available. Hugo Cupius, Carlos Vinicius, Barma Diang, Josh Marger, Julian Hall. Yeah, it's dead. Pasadako, Janssen, Callum Wilson, Icardi. Yeah.
Dead.
Raul Jimenez. Anyone?
Yeah, I'd take Raul Jimenez.
Is this 2018 again? What? Raul
Rahosalu's still around, you know. Jeez. Rodrigo, 35 now. What the hell, man? Yeah. No, it's not looking great. Why is Mateta not out of contract, guys? Has he got one more year left?
I'm sure. This is what I was thinking. I don't think he's out of contract, you know.
Ain't Mateta out of contract, guys? Yo, chat, ain't Mateta out of contract? Let me just check right now. Mateta's contract when it ends. Let me see here. Mateta contract ending. It ends 2027. Oh, 2027. When did he add in one more year? Did he add in one more year on his contract? That's crazy. That's mad, bro. I didn't know he added one more year. So forget that now then. There's no point getting Mateta now. I thought he was on a 1 year contract. Yeah, forget Mateta now. I'm done now, man. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna get him for at least what? At least 30 million, 35 million. They're not going to sell him for more than that. They're not going to sell him for more than that.
I'd rather go spend a bit more money, go get Watkins, I think.
Yeah.
Villa aren't letting go of Watkins, though. They're holding on to him.
Well, they are if Manchester United come calling.
Yeah. But by the way, yeah, obviously we'll get to
that's true.
Yeah. We'll get to. Are you lot? I know we got midfield here. Are you lot concerned about the attack though? Do you lot think we're just brushing over the attack? Is this attack good enough? Even though this year, if you look at the forward line for Man United, yeah, Sesko has got 11 goals.
He's on 12.
Has got,
in the league.
In the league, yeah. They've all got 10 plus goals in the league.
Yeah.
This season, yeah. Are you concerned about the attack, guys? Like, are we just brushing over it? Because we've got Mbeumo, we've got Ahmad, we've got Xerxes, we've got Sesko and Cunha. They're the 5.
Dorgu as well.
But again, I'm sorry, man. I'm not putting Dorgu. Dorgu for me right now is a left back. Even today, it's still
but apparently they're saying is the option, one of the options at left wing. That's I know you say that, Saeed, but if the club are saying he's a left winger, then
you've seen today about the limitations of Dorgu. Listen, Dorgu, good guy. You know, I think he's still learning, still young, but he's still seeing, bro. There's still limitations of him being a winger. You know what I mean? Like in terms of being clinical, when you get into a position, even when he gets into a position, there's a little bit hesitant. You get me? Whereas I think at left back, he can pass it to the better players. He can be a bit more, like it can be a little bit more different. I just think for me right now, yeah, as much as the attack has done well, we are going to the Champions League, guys. Like we're not going into we're going to the Champions League. Do you trust the players that we've got there and available? Ahmad and Mbeumo's form is concerning. It is. Yeah, whether they develop that over the summer, we'll see. I don't think we can get a right winger this summer. Sesko on his own, is it good enough on his own? Xerxes, you can see the fan base they've given up on him. Like it's not going to work out for Xerxes. As much as everyone wanted it to work out, it ain't going to work out. Xerxes got to find a new club, right? Left wing, Cunha on his own, can he do it? I'm not sure. He's done it one season. To demand that again one more season, I don't know, man. It's a little bit of a concern. I think everyone just thinks, the attack will come good again next season. And I'm like, everyone needs to, manage your expectations, man. Because we will get better next season. We will demand more. This season, we've demanded enough to get third and, just about get by. Next season, we're all going to be wanting more from our players. Yes or no? Double.
No, absolutely. You bang on what you're saying. Like I'm nowhere near happy with the attack as to say next season that's what we're going with, because we always should be looking to improve. It's nice that all 3 signings in the summer in that attacking position have got 10 plus goals. That's a massive positive. The impetus is now on them to go and improve on that. Go and get 15, 20, double that. That's what we need. If it's all competitions, that's absolutely brilliant. But what we need is more in the league. We need to, that plus goal difference needs to be higher next season. I'm talking it needs to be in the 30s next year, 100%. So the output needs to be better. We cannot. Listen. Everything you're saying, I agree with. I'm just giving you the devil's advocate of what the club is saying or what's apparently coming out of the club. We cannot go into next season. Yeah. The amount of games we are looking to play and need to play more of, with our left wingers being Cunha and Dorgu, it's simply not good enough to the level that we want to be at. Because no other club is going into a season with their left wingers as a 10 and a left back. They're just not going to do it. Go and get a specialist. If it's Njai, if it's Diamande, whoever it is, go and scout someone. Go and get someone that we can get in to go into that position. We need a striker. I agree. Xerxes, great guy. Loved in the dressing room.
Yeah, loved.
You can see it. Sadly, it's just not there, and it hasn't worked out for him at Manchester United, and he needs to go. And we need to go and get that other striker. Like I said, I'll give my opinion on it, who I think we should go and get. I'm very happy with Mbeumo and Ahmad. I'm not jumping off a cliff and people saying they should be sold. Like, get your head out your ass. Like, I think they're clearly shattered. Like, Mbeumo was flogged in that first half of the season. And after AFCON, they've both...
He's not been the same player, I know. He could have had a hat-trick today. The guy could have had a hat-trick today, Mbeumo. Definitely. Like, bro.
And you know what, right? Take today's game in isolation, yeah? Like, if if he hadn't had a stinky couple of months and this was just a bad game of missing chances, the perception would be very different. It'd be like, look at him working hard to get his goals. He's there. He's getting in the right places. But because he's had a bad couple of months, it's off. He's shit. Fucking hell. Well, finally gets a goal, wasting chances. So, you know, it's two sides of the same coin, really. You can look at it the positive or the negative. He got his goal. I'm happy for him. He's finished the season at Old Trafford well. He has a break in the summer because he's not at the World Cup. And then we see to hope that he comes back refreshed and raring to go next season. Same with Ahmad, you know what I mean? Like, no way I'm turning on that kid so quick. I can't understand the fan base doing so because, you know, it's not too long ago we were raving about him.
Yeah,
constantly,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
at the same time, though, the fall off from one thing about Ahmad is he seems to not be beating his man anymore. And that's the concern for me. Like, you're not beating your man anymore. Everything's not coming off. You feel me? And also, like, the weight of the shirt and the shoulders expectations, bro, like, he doesn't seem to be managing it right now. And that is a concern when you're down and in the dumps here. As much as we will back you, yeah, you've also got to back yourself, man. And you've got to be strong enough to overcome the adversity. And that's just a given thing now. A lot of players have done that. A lot of players don't do that. Like, you've got to be able to not shy away from them responsibilities and take it in your stride. Because at Man United, they will be like, we will give our opinions and be like, you know what, benefit of the doubt, this, that, the other. But really and truly, time will go on. And all of a sudden, you look back on your career and be like, oh, damn, look at Jadon Sancho. Like, we all had the expectation that Jadon Sancho would be our winger for the next 10 years. Or we thought it would be at least one of the best wingers we'll ever get in a while. 5 years, 4 years went by straight away, gone. Look at him now at Aston Villa. You feel me? Like, not in the first team. Time will go by. You've got to be able to grab it by the scruff of the neck and say, yo, I belong here. Like, Ahmad's got to realize, yo, you play for Man United, bro. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't try and look for excuses. Look and say, yo, how can I improve? And this is why it's a big summer for him. World Cup, get your head in the game, perform there, go back to preseason, and then make sure you believe. Because you can't get your head down and think, oh, man, feel sorry for me. No, work and produce. That's the only way you're gonna last at Man United. That's the only way. Because all of a sudden, you could be the talk of the town, like you said, Double A, last year, but you could also be 2 years down the line. Everyone's like, yo, we're done now. See you later. United looking for a new right winger.
I hear that.
Time goes.
No, I hear that. But I do feel like people are going a bit too far with it all. Like, I hear what you're saying, and what you're saying is true, but I don't think Ahmad's in that situation. I think Ahmad is just having a real bad period. That's all it is. And I think if you believe it, if you trust in him and you believe in him, he'll come good. He's got the metal. Like, people say he was never. So someone in the chat just said he was never built for it. You weren't saying that when he's scoring goals against Liverpool, getting us through to the FA Cup, when he's dragging this team a little bit and saving Ten Hag. You know, I was critical of him playing right wing back, but then you saw the first half of the season, and whether it is the formation or not, you know, him and Mbeumo were working well together. Like, I understand he's playing really poorly, and it's one of them where we're not in a position to keep a player out of the team because we need everyone, and he's still, you know, say whatever you want, he's still part of the team and contributing to the team, whether it's good or bad. I just feel like this whole thing about him and people ready to cash in the stocks on him and all that, and he's not that good and we should sell him to Sunderland. It's just, I think, it's a bit too far. Like, yes, we start next season. If by Christmas it's exactly the same, I think then you start to have worries about him. But I think it's all a bit too soon to be writing him off. No chance.
No, I think for me, it's not. Big up Flawless, by the way. Hope you're well, bro.
Blessings, big up to you all, man. Blessings.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Always love, man. You know what it is? I don't think anybody's writing off Ahmad yet, but like, I just feel like sometimes though, we can only encourage from the sidelines to, you know what I mean, too much. It's got to come from you, innit? You feel me? And you say that, but like next season, the demands are higher though, Double A. We're in a Champions League, yeah. You ain't got I don't think he's got a period next season for you to be finding or discovering your form. You've got to kind of kick on from the off. That's how it is now. It's brutal. I hear it. It shouldn't be like that. You want to try and give time, but like you don't get it. You know what I mean? I'm looking at Man City. They got Mamouche on the bench, cost 70 million. You know, like there's players on the bench there. Savinho on the bench.
Well,
you know?
well, he started the FA Cup final, Mamouche. You know, they're talking about him finding.
He didn't do well. He didn't do well.
No, I get that, but up to the final, he was doing well, right? That's why he started over Cherky. That's what they're saying. So
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
I don't think we're in a boat to start in the boat, or we're in the place to start saying Ahmad's got the first game of the season to start showing.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's time to kick on, and I'm just saying like, yo,
I agree.
If he wants to look in that right hand side,
25. And I absolutely 100% agree with that. And from what I could see of Ahmad, the mentality of him and who he seems to be as a person, he'll know everything you said. He'll know all of that, and it's not to be lost on us that he knows. You know, you can see when he give the ball away, for the goal the other week. Straight away, he knows. He understands he's fucked up, and he's not. I don't think he's looking for sympathy. He's just caught in a moment where nothing seems to be going right, and all players go through that. But I think, you know, sadly, he'll be at the World Cup, so he could have done with a nice long break, to be fair. But hopefully, not that it's in a toxic environment, but, you know, that World Cup bubble seems to just do something to players, relaxes players, you know, they're with the countrymen. It's all like, you know, culture and vibes for a couple of weeks. The players seem just to come back, different people, and I believe in him. And I'm not ready to sell him out. I'm not ready to say it is, you know, a lot like the Casemiro thing. People writing Casemiro off. Look what he did, and I think we should have the same patience for now. I'm not saying forever, but for now with Ahmad, and trust that he can come good, and I think he will.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think, Ash, in terms of Ahmad and even Mbeumo? To be fair, he's not been in great form, and the right hand side, is it as locked in? Like, are you kind of cool with that side? What are you saying?
I you know what? I look at Ahmad and I feel like he's just lacking a bit of confidence. He's gone through like Casemiro, like Double A said about Casemiro. I feel like, you know, players. He's what, 23, 24. You know, I feel like he's okay to have 6 months, you know, where he's not, you know, at it. And I feel like he looks to me like a player who's lacking confidence, you know. And you've got as a right back, Delo there, who doesn't really offer him too much help, you know, in regards to overlaps. And I just feel you got to give the kid a chance, get a little bit more time. And not just that, you've got Mbeumo playing there, so you just keep rotating them both. So you look at on the right hand side, Mbeumo and Ahmad. I feel comfortable, you know, the forward line, I'm not too... I'll put it this way, we're not expecting to go win league titles next year. You know, I would like to, obviously, but we're not expecting to go and, you know, win the Champions League and win the Premier League. You know, consolidate what we've got right now, Champions League again. I feel like they're good enough to do that. I feel like they're both good enough to do that. I don't feel like that's the worry on that right-hand side. And you add Lacey to the mix, you know, on that right-hand side. You bring... You know, Gabriel in there as well. We've got options there. I don't feel like it's a position where we need to get too hasty with right now. You know, give him, let him go to the World Cup, let him enjoy himself, have a bit of fun over in America, come back refreshed, and then let's see where he's at next season, and then we can start talking about Ahmad in January in the year after. But you know what I'm like? I'm ruthless with managers and players. I feel like he has to start performing, you know, next season, because next season, if he's not doing it, then that's the time I'll be looking at him. But like Double A was saying, the season prior to this, you know, we were putting everything on Ahmad. He was the guy who was, you know, putting United on his back, taking us places, you know. So I'm easy to give him time.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Like Flawless, like the two players that performed under Ruben Amorim was Mbeumo and Ahmad. And then
but why Saeed? Who was he playing next? Who was he playing with? He had Mbeumo, so it was Mbeumo and Ahmad, weren't it? Yeah. So it was threat, so it allowed him more space. Now he's getting double teamed. How many times are you getting frustrated where there's two players on him and he's trying to dribble through both of them?
Yeah, that's what he tried to do. Yeah, that's what they tried to do.
He's doing that multiple times, and that's because there's no one else dragging space for him. So he's stuck there trying to dribble through two players. It's tough for him right now.
Well, you know, Flawless said it's funny because obviously Mbeumo and Ahmad performed under Amorim, but then Cunha and Bruno have performed better under Michael Carrick. It's funny how, because obviously it was the opposite side beforehand. Cunha and then Bruno weren't performing under Ruben Amorim, was they?
Yeah, but it goes to show how important like systems are and how important having certain players around you. Ash mentioned it there. I've said it about Ahmad and Mbeumo. There's a reason that both of their form have tailed off when they stopped playing on that side together, because they were great for each other, because they could link up, because there was given goals, etc. And I've mentioned it about, it always ties into when I talk about our transfers and why we need more from our fullbacks. Even though Shaw scored today, Delo hit the post, our fullbacks don't offer anything going forward. And you see that. That's why Ahmad's form has fallen off. And that's why Mbeumo's form, part of the reason, actually, I can't say the whole reason because they still need to perform better. But that's part of the reason as to why. Because the link-up's not there. And then with Cunha, that's more his game. He's more of an ISO one-on-one baller. So he's with that. And Mbeumo and Ahmad can do it, but it's not their game. Whereas Cunha wants that. Give me the ball in space, one-on-one with the defender, and I'm going to do my thing. That's him. Whereas Mbeumo and Ahmad, they're more of link up. And you mentioned Bruno's forms, because where Bruno was playing in the Amrim, was playing in the pivot. Now you put him in actual after final third, and you see the difference. You see a massive difference, because that's his game, that's his MO. Bruno don't want to have defensive responsibility. You don't want to have to be worrying about being in the middle third and the defensive third for the majority of the game. He's trying to be in the final third. So that's part of the reason. Does Ahmad need to perform better? Yes. Has he been poor this year? Also, yes. But guess what, people? Players are going to have poor form, you know. Better players than Amad Diallo have had periods of poor form. So I understand the concern, and I understand us talking about it. I understand the criticism, yes. But to write him off is crazy. Like he's not talented. Like we haven't seen him do. It's not like we don't have, like we've not seen him previously do well at Manchester United. It's just that now there's an expectation. You mentioned it there, I think it was Saeed, about next season and there being an expectation on him to perform to a certain level.
Basically.
Yeah, which is true. I agree with it. But what I'm going to add to that is this is the first time right now at Manchester United where there's been an expectation level. Because when he performed under Oli, it was only the odd game here and there. Then it was under Amrin where everybody's bad. So the focus isn't on individuals. The focus is on just the team doing bad. And he's playing wing back. He's now playing as an out-and-out winger. So now when you're an out-and-out winger playing at Manchester United and we're playing better, it's about people are looking at your goals and assist return. And that's something he needs to improve upon. He's just never had this expectation. He's never been prolific. He's never been. Now, this is something, again, like I said, he needs to add to his game. But to write him off, I think is crazy. Bear in mind, he's backup, by the way. Other people realize, like, and Mbeumo's ahead of him in the pecking order, like as a right winger. All this over our backup right winger not performing. But yeah, he needs to perform better, but I would expect him to. I say it all the time. I back talent. He's a talented individual, so I back him to get it right. And I think once the team gets better, he will, of course, his confidence is low. He ain't scored in however long. Should have got an assist today and Mbeumo missed one. I think that will happen, but again, I think people need to just lay off. It's like when Cunha was performing poorly earlier this year. People are, he's terrible. Oh, we shouldn't have signed him. Now look at the difference. Just relax. Criticize and keep it stepping.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the chances today, man, I've got a compilation of the chances we missed today, man. And bro, it's like, yo, shout out to, you know what I mean? I think it's Zaid who put it on Twitter today, bro, man. Like, this is what I mean. Like, next season, we can't be doing this next season, bro. I mean, look at the chances here. Look, that's a boomer one here. I don't know how he's missed that.
Chances versus Forest.
Yeah, that other one was bad.
By the way, you've got to wrap this, bro.
Yeah, he should have scored. He should have scored. 100%.
Go here, bro.
Forest.
Look at that, it's weak. This one here as well. This one here, to be fair, is not that bad. It's a good block.
No,
to be fair. This one here, Xerxes, I think. Is it Xerxes? No. Nah, that's a poor touch from Mbeumo.
Yeah.
That one's just a shot there.
Yeah, that's a block.
This one's a good save.
Yeah.
This one here, Xerxes. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, you should have been down.
This one here, I'm like, oh my God.
This is a lot of confidence here. I don't know why he's played the pass. Just carry on. You just carry on.
Crazy.
Yeah, Bruno hit the pass.
Oh, that was
we really peppered these lot. Jesus.
Yeah, we peppered them, man.
Yeah, man. Which is it again. Obviously, we'll talk about it in a second, like what it is, but yeah. Like, that's just unlucky, that one.
That's unlucky, that one, yeah.
You're not right, double A.
Yeah,
standard for him, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm
surprised he hit the post.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hit the post, bro. Not the corner flag, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hit the post. Xerxes, I think, should have scored the rebound. Not so much the first one, but the rebound when it dropped back to him.
crazy.
Oh my God, man! Now Bruno Fernandes today was robbed, man, of at least 5
Oh yeah,
assists.
you should have had the assist record today. Yes,
Today should have had the assist record, bro. He could have got to the point now where if he was on 20, if he had 25, that's difficult for any player to beat that. I don't think you can beat that.
Nah,
25, 25 assists in a single season. You ain't beating that.
No way. No.
That right there, you're not beating that. And today, it was criminal, bro, for the players. People saying Sesko might have finished it. I don't know. You get me? But my word, bro, like even if you look at the chance in the first half, and Bruno's got a score. He could have had a hat trick today.
Yeah. Bruno should have had at least a minimum a hat trick. And it is frustrating, but if that's the criticism of us, I'll go, all right, cool, but that means you're heading in the right direction. Because let's not forget the Sunderland game we watched just last week, where our first shot on target was in stoppage time of the second half. It took us 90 plus minutes to get a shot on target. So the fact that we're creating at that rate is a good thing. And Bremo should score them goals. And he's someone I would back to. Like, he's the one player in front of goal I actually trust. So to see him miss that many chances, because he missed 3 out of 4, it was very frustrating. But again, like I said, creating that amount of chances is the good thing. That's what I like the most.
Yeah.
We're going to have games better sides than us are going to have games like that. You just obviously hope you don't have too many. But the fact that we won 3-2 and we say, hey, it could have been 6-7 or more is a good thing.
No, 100%. Yeah, he just wanted, obviously, Bruno to break the record. Didn't
Of course, he wanted to break the record.
Yeah, but I think for me, the fact that he's got one today, Brighton, there's got to be one there. You feel me? But then again, it's one of them ones where they're fighting for thinking it. But he's got to get one next week, and then he breaks the record, innit? But he's still making history though. To sit on the same as Henry and De Bruyne, it's not a bad place to be, man. You get me? Like, you're still with 2 of the greatest ever players in the Premier League has ever seen in De Bruyne and Thierry Henry. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a wonderful thing, but it's because it's like you could have done it by more today. You know what I mean? So that's where it becomes frustrating. You feel me? Like, you could have done it more today, but it will come against Brighton surely, man. Last game of the season.
So imagine he wasn't playing as a fucking 6 for half the season as well.
Yeah.
Like, and his first assist not till October. So there's 2 months of nothing, and the way he's done it. It's like, mate, phenomenal football player. And I think he's proven, he's made a lot of people eat the words this season, I think. And it could have gone the opposite way, because I remember us sitting here in August or July, August, when the Saudi rumours, and we're all contemplating, was it a good deal? And we're all talking about how the tide could have turned against him if he had a shit season. Because all the fans would be talking about is should have took the money, should have took the money, should have. Even I can't even believe earlier on in the show a comment come in. Yeah. I don't know who it was. Good. I'm glad I don't know who it was, because I'd find your whole bloodline and end them. I think saying
Jesus Christ,
saying we should sell him now while his stocks are high. Like, are you fucking for real? Like,
no, there's no point.
He's our best player. You idiot! Like, why the hell would we sell him now when we're about to go into the Champions League?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
I have to say today, first half, he was pissing me off.
Yeah, he was forcing it a lot.
Forcing it. And then you're just like, bro, we understand you want it, but just play naturally and it'll come. And that's what he did second half. Second half was I have to say, I think, what a brilliant performance for him. He was just he was everywhere. He was popping up on the right, left, DM, right back, really pushing the team forward, really looking and breaking. He was a couple of times. I think he could have released the ball earlier. There was one way he should have passed it to Ahmad, but he went up to the left and it fucked up. And I think bit smarter there. 6 or 7 assists he could have had today. Easy. Bro. If those ahead of him put the ball in the back of the bloody net, we're talking about someone that I agree, the records never get in touch. Do you know what I mean? And testament to him. But that's why we obviously need Lewandowski, don't we? So them chances.
Yeah, Lewandowski. Yeah. I agree. Now he got to the point where he was even asking Mbumo to give him the corners and that. Like, he wanted it that badly, man. You know what I mean? So listen, from the moment Carrick came in, I don't know how many assists he was on, when Carrick came in. I think it might have been on a couple. You know what I mean? So from Carrick coming in, I think until now, I think his performances and levels have been there, man. And I think for me, he'll be player of the season. The only one that I would say that could contest it is probably Gabriel or Raya. They're the two only for me. I don't think Declan Rice goes near Bruno this season in terms of his impact at Man United. And to be honest with you, not everyone's had a good full season. Like Gibbs White's in the Player of the Year award, and I think he's been quality, but he's only come in the last 2-3 months. He's not been there the whole season. So, you know, it's one of them ones where, like, for me, you go and break the record, which you will do next week, and then win the Player of the Season award. I think that's a very good individual season for Bruno Fernandes. And like I said to you, next season, if you get the players behind him and let him do his job, I think it could be good. That's why the midfield is so crucial this summer. Today, we've seen a glimpse of it. Elliot Anderson, my word, man. Guys, I did think Mainu played better than him. I'll be real with you. But Elliot Anderson's performance today was like, yo, okay. Like, he auditioned today, man. Them. Like, he was on the audition job today, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean, bro? Like, yo, he was on the audition today, bro. And the maddest thing is, I don't know if you've seen his Instagram post, but he put a picture of him and Mainu together. He's done it before as well when he was in England, him and Mainu, and now he's done it again. So you just know, like, he's gearing up for that Man United move. It's just whether how much money going to cost. Like, is it too much for me? I wouldn't spend more than 60 to 70 million on him personally for me, but. Who knows?
He ain't coming United. He ain't coming United then.
But again, do Man City pay more than what we do? Do you reckon they'll pay 80 million for him if we were to come in? Or is he a separate price?
Well, they won't pay more for Rice, would they? And that's what cost them getting Rice.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Have they learned from that? I don't know. They definitely need a midfielder. I won't let him fluff you though. All the talk is like he's going City, innit? So I'd love him at United. Again, you're right. Great audition, 2 assists.
Well, the fans were clapping him when he was leaving the stadium. When he was leaving, he was like, they were like, you know, shouting his name and that. Obviously, shout out to Eye Test. He was doing the most.
Everyone gets the clap at Old Trafford, so it's fine, mate. I won't read into that, to be fair.
Yeah. So, I think for me, that was a good audition. I just clocked onto it now. But,
I thought, you know what? You know when you hear something and you have to hear it back. Like, I just you just say what I just thought. You just you know what? Never mind. Carry on.
What do you think, Ash? Of his
Anderson
performance today? Be honest.
I like Anderson. 100 million though. That's the market these days, isn't it? You know, Declan Rice, West Ham when they got rid of it, if I remember correctly, when West Ham got rid of Declan Rice, they were, you know, not too far from relegation themselves. So it's just that price has been set now. Declan Rice went for what 100? What was Declan Rice? Was it 115 or was it a flat 100? Like 100? I can't remember, but it was over the 100 mark anyway. So Anderson a few years later, you can't begrudge him asking 100. I'm just looking at it and I just don't want to put a big chunk of our summer spend on him on 100 million when there's options out there. You know, it's for me. Again, it's the 100 million. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I'm just not ready to. I'm not prepared to outlay that kind of funds for him. You know, and Nottingham Forest now they're within the rights to ask that for him because they've not been relegated. Yeah. You know, they need him for next season, so you know they don't have to sell him really. Man City are interested. You know, it's not as if we're the only team that's interested. But the good thing is there's options out there. You know, we've got options, so I think we've got to buy smart. We've got to look to players. Not every player has to be bought from the Premier League. You know, not every great player come from the Premier League. You know, obviously came from abroad. So I think for me, I'd explore other options. He was fantastic today, though, and I think when he plays for England, when you watch him play, the majority of games, you know, he does perform. He's got plenty of energy. You know, his passing range is good. He's physical. I wouldn't say he's the most technical. You don't need to be in that position, do you? But he's solid.
Just cute. He's smart, and he'll spray the ball around. He's got enough to be competent. You feel me?
Is it 100 million though? That's the big question because we're not getting him for 60 million. I don't believe we're getting him for 60. I can't imagine a world where that happens. You know, unless we did some kind of
80. Because apparently the rumours it's 150 for the free midfielders, isn't it? They want 80, 40, and well, that's actually 160. Someone's maths is off. 80, 40, and 20 they want to spend, isn't it? So it's like, can we get it for 80? I'll be honest with you. I'd rather get you. I mean, if you're asking me about,
if you spend 100 million on a player or anywhere close to that fee, that's who you go for, isn't it?
But if it's 100 million for Anderson or 70 for Tchouaméni, I'm getting Tchouaméni all day.
100%.
You know what I mean, because and someone saying that the Glazers are brainwashed. We're not brainwashed. We understand the limitations this club sets on us. Like we ain't gonna do a Liverpool and spend 400 million after winning the league. We just ain't going to do it. Do you know what I mean? So we finish third. We're not spending 400 million. If we were, 100% we'd go and get him, wouldn't we? But we're not doing that. We have to live in the realms of reality, and we're just not going to spend 100 million on. I'm going to spend 70 on Tchouaméni and then spend 30 or 40 on Baleba or Fernandes. It's just not real, unfortunately.
Yeah. And haven't we already set the market?
Yeah.
Sorry, Saeed. Haven't we already set the market with a guy spending 50 million on a guy? Do you know what I mean?
Well, right, exactly.
Bloody hell, mate. Oh my God. Don't even remind me of that. We need to get half of that back, by the way, hopefully this summer. But my thing is, say for example, United had a budget of 200 million on midfielders, what would be your money? How would you divide that 200 million then? So let's say, for example, we spend 70 on Tchouaméni. Yeah. We spend.
Where you going with this, Saeed?
Bro, let me just say you've got 200 million to spend on midfielders.
Where you going with this?
Let's for example.
I know.
Yeah?
Your face is a giveaway with this.
Wherever you're going, I'm coming with you. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, look, flawless. We got a dream though last year. If you'd have told us we were signing Cunha and Burmo, like,
we can dream. Yo, I'm with it, Ash. It was just Saeed. I was like, where are you going with this? Like in regards to it, I'm all for the dream. Let's have it. Let's make it happen. Like we did it last season. I think he's capable of doing it. It was just Saeed and the way he was talking and the smile. I was like, where exactly are you heading with this statement? Where is this going?
Okay, so that's okay. 70 million. Baleba is going to cost us.
You say 60?
50.
You're getting 50 to 60.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got 120 there, yeah?
No.
The 80 million left. Yeah? 80 million is. It could be Anderson. Could be 75, 70. Could be. Because you're saying it won't be 70, it'll be more 80, right?
Anderson, if we can get Anderson for 80, I'm on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go then. So that's
I would swap
200 million.
I would swap Baleba for Fernandes. I think personally.
Yeah. Baleba for Fernandes. Yeah. That's
Tchouaméni and Anderson locked in. But even if you're saying Anderson for 100, that's fine, or 90, whatever. I think if they go down, I think we could possibly maybe get Fernandes for what you saying, 40 mil?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think they will be my three. Matthias Fernandes, Tchouaméni, and Anderson.
Just Waffle says both Carrick and Ellie Anderson both played for Wallsend boys clubs and are from Newcastle. It's destiny. Right, I didn't even know that, That's crazy.
No,
100 million and fee. Menu Boo and Mariaka scamming. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I've got Mariaka's Majin Buu, that's
funny. Yeah, that's crazy. But no, honestly, when I deep it, Mandem, is that United did spend 200 million on Sesko and Bumo and Cunha. They did.
I think we'll do that again. I've said this about the field. No, I think that will be the plan. Now, how they proportion that out between the three midfielders, I'm not sure. Like we've heard about it, like one's going to be 80, one's going to be potentially 60, and then one's like 30 to 40. But I think we go 210 million on three midfielders, and I think that should be the way. Now, who those three midfielders are, I'm not sure, but I think that will be the way. I wouldn't spend 100 million on any of them, though. I don't think any of them are worth 100 million, but they're all the ones who've been linked to are all good options. Say again?
I said, what player is worth 100 mil? To be honest with
that's
you,
my
like,
no,
no
but that's
one.
my point. Double A, I don't think.
Yeah.
But
That's the problem. The club set the price, and you have to pay what the clubs want. No player's worth it.
I think we've got to update the mentality as well. Enzo Fernandez, 100 million. Do you know what I mean? You look at it. You got Caicedo. That's just the realm of where we're at right now with midfielders.
Yeah.
So
to me, you can walk away. Like, you have to be smart enough to go, you know what? All right, cool. And play and spend that money elsewhere, because I think that money is better off spent elsewhere rather than spend 100 mil on one. Like, divide that up and go get one for 70 and one for 60, and I think they provide what that midfielder provides. And what I'm saying is, I don't think the difference is that big between the midfielders in terms of quality. If there was one that was head and shoulders above the others, I'd hear the 100 million. I don't think there's one. There's ones that Tchouameni's clearly the best one. But I don't think he's head and shoulders above everyone to go and say, I'm a big fan of Tchouameni to go spend 100 million. I think Elliot Anderson played well today. I think he's a good central midfielder. I think he could get better. His audition was excellent, but 100 million, no? Yeah, Wes Madison, we do need midfielders, but we don't have to spend 100 million on one. You can say no.
No one's told you to do that. Yeah,
you can say no, like that. They can ask for whatever, which I get. If I'm Forest, I would ask for that. Walk away.
Yeah, I think Mateus Fernandes will definitely be sold for a lot less than what people are saying for. Like, if they get relegated, they have to sell him for, you know.
But I don't know, because isn't there something about the parachute payments means you don't actually have to sell him cheap? Something. But I believe they're saying they should be.
I mean, you got a player that doesn't want to be there, though, innit? Like, you got a player that's, you know.
That always drives the price down if you got a player who's unhappy. More often than not, it does.
Most of the time, man. You got a player that's not happy.
I hear it.
We've got a decent relationship with West Ham in terms of, you know, that Wan-Bissaka deal. Didn't we do well with that deal, or was there something complicated in that? I'm sure we did all right in that deal. We let them. I think we gave them like 10 million off. I'm sure there was something right with that deal. But I think for me personally, the midfield is a big option because, like I said today, as much as Kobe did his job today, our bench was so dead, guys, man. We brought Mason Mount on, who I don't think played that bad when he came on. He did all right. But
like one good moment when he turned someone on the right hand side.
Yeah, he turned someone that was right in front of you. Yeah. So
I think it was Awoni, wasn't it?
Hey,
I think it was Awoni that he did it too.
Yeah.
He did well. He did well when he got on.
So you only got Kobe Mainu, and that's listen, people can talk about Jim Thwaites and whatnot and all them players there, but really and truly, you need to get 3 players in there. I'm glad the fan base are all saying 3 instead of 2, because if one gets injured, you've only got 1 and Kobe, you feel me, as your midfielders. You know, so
we can say 3, bro, but don't mean they're gonna buy 3.
Yeah, I know. But that's for me. That you just writing off the season, then, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I hear it. But
playing around, man.
We state the obvious. We've been stating the obvious for 13 years. The club do fuck all about it. Like, we're forever saying we see stuff that they don't. I don't know how. I don't know why. But the midfield. What is it? Something we've bought 2 midfield. I don't know. I've seen some mad stat about the lack of buying midfielders since we bought Fred or something. It's mad. Like, we've not spent anything.
There's only Casemiro, Ericsson, Agate, isn't it?
Yeah. Since Fred.
In regards to central midfielders, because obviously Mano came through the youth academy. Yeah, Ericsson was free.
Well, Donny van de Beek as well, isn't it? I think. But
you could add in Donny van de Beek.
Obviously, none of them are at the club now. Well, apart from Casemiro, but he's almost out the door.
Is Donny still not alone? Is he still not alone or something?
Nah, we sold him for like 500 grand.
But rising to what? Like, I'm sure it was rising to like.
Rising to the lofty heights of 1.1 million.
No, I can't lie. We messed him up, man. We messed up his career, man. I can't lie to you. I feel sorry for Donny van de Beek. Like, he should never have came to Man United. Let's be honest. Like, he should never. He was never gonna get. He was never sort of a Man United player. You know how people we bought, he was never a Man United player in the way that we play to his strengths. Like, he was someone that was good at Ajax in the combination play, which never really would play to suit his style. And it's not been great, man. SB says salam. Saeed, big up to you, salam as well. Big up Florence and Mandem. Which 3 do you guys want in midfield? Like, I'd like Tchouameni, Tonali, Fernandes, and Beleba or Stiller. Stiller, someone that I don't think people are talking about nowadays. I don't know whether his reps gone down. I don't know if people watch Bundesliga, but I've not really heard much from Stiller, if I'm being honest with you. So Yeah, and Baleba is one of them ones where Baleba could be the easy one to get done. But you know what it is? I don't know what it is with Baleba, yeah, but like, do you guys get that same excitement from Baleba in terms of like wanting him? Like, I don't get that from Tonali anymore. I watched Tonali today. I'm like, yeah, he's all right, but like, I'm not excited.
Is that environment, though? Is that like environment, though? Like, obviously, Newcastle shit season, Baleba shit season.
Yeah,
I think if Baleba leaves, yeah, I think.
Ain't there better midfielders than Baleba and Tonali that we could go and get? Be honest, though. Ain't there better than them two?
But Baleba, yes. Tonali, not as much. I put Tonali above in regards to like that more top tier. Whereas the thing I like about Baleba is one, him being cheaper does help, even though he's coming off a poor season. You can use him how Brighton use him. I think he can be very effective. That's why I look at Baleba and go inside him. But I think him as a squad player was calm. Like, that's how I look at it. And I think he's good enough to play in the first team, like here and there, rather than playing week in, week out. And also, he's at the age where he can get better. It's not like he's reached so young. Potential. Yeah,
but I think he's even younger than that. I think he's still only like 21. But I think he's very much in the same boat as Ahmad. Like, people are writing him off as it is like he's done, because I'll die on the hill. I'll die on the hill. Yeah, like United turned his head, and I don't think he's ever recovered from the possibly thinking he was coming to United in the summer.
He's 22.
22, so he's 22 now. But I mean, nothing. It's young, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like,
he's still young, very young.
And I think he could surprise a lot of people. So even if he don't come to us and he goes to another club in the summer, I don't think that's the end of his story. I just don't think he's going to turn it, you know. I think it'll be calm.
See this? This one is a very interesting one.
I did see that. Yeah.
Genuine interest.
My chat mentioned him to me before. I've not watched him, but I hear good things. I've not watched him to say go sign Lamine Kamara.
Yeah, Mina's been talking about this guy for a hot minute, and he's someone.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, he's good things. Yeah, Senegalese, very good man. Him and all that other Sangari as well. Nuruddin's mentioned him, and when I watched him, he looks decent as well. Big up Blank says, a lot of people want to spend 100 million for Anderson, but overlook and pass up Tonali for 80 to 90 million. Tonali has Champions experience and a solid player. That's what I'm saying. For me, like, Tonali's ceiling, does Tonali have a greater ceiling than Anderson? Does Tonali have a greater ceiling than the guys that we're mentioning, you know what I mean, in terms of Wharton and all of these guys? I just wonder what Tonali, could he get better and better and better? Or have we seen the best of Tonali? Like, in terms of
Tonali, 26?
He's not even that. He's 25, isn't he?
No, he's 25, you know. I think he's what?
25. So basically, Tonali, the other players you mentioned, they're more so like they've got more room for growth.
26.
He's 26.
26 now.
Yeah, so he's 26. Tonali's more in his prime right now.
This month. He only turned on the 8th of May, innit? So,
yeah. I don't think he has way more to his game. I think that's a lot. I don't think there's way more to his game. I just think Tonali's game is less aesthetically pleasing. That's what it is.
I agree. But
Tonali is very good across the board. Like, technically, I think he's very good. I think his physical attributes on the pitch, very, very good as well. So it's not a bad option to, like, if we was to get Tonali, I'm not like, that's a terrible up. No, that's a massive step in the right direction if you're going to go get at Tonali. I think he showcased how good he is at Newcastle. I think this comes down to preference. I think it's just people's preferences, to be honest. Like that's we said in the super chat, like, what three would you prefer? Even if we go and get a complete different three, like everyone we've been linked to, I go, yeah, I get it. If we were to go get Anderson, even though he wouldn't be top of my list, I go, yeah, it makes sense. It's a good player to have.
Yeah, and I think the only one I've really seen that the club seem to be focusing on more is Anderson. Really, like there's tentative links to others, but I think, you know, it's Anderson that's tops the list.
Him and Baleba seem to be the two that are, because obviously we agreed team terms with Baleba last season anyway.
Yeah,
so
we agreed. Personal terms already agreed.
But I've not really seen anything from then to say that was Baleba's still a goer. Do you know what I mean? But with Anderson, it seems like that's the one United seem to be.
Yes.
Whether we get him or not is obviously a different matter.
I agree. Jason, big up Jason. He says, yes, Germany's a good player, but all round Anderson has more to his game for 100 million. Isn't crazy, and he helps us win the league. Who cares? And why is it not choice?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Anderson has more to his game than Tchouaméni.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, to be honest.
Okay.
All right,
So
big up, man.
Also,
No,
does that? Have you just said Anderson comes in and helps us win the league more than Tchouaméni does? Because if that's your
No, he's saying if we win the league, yeah.
That's what he's saying though. But he's basically saying Anderson comes in. He's more to his game. So Anderson comes in and helps us win the league more than Tchouaméni does. That's not true.
No, he's saying if Anderson comes in, we don't care about the money. But then again, Tchouaméni could win us the league as well.
Yeah,
so
and you know what? We do care about the money because if people haven't realized this, I keep saying this. Individuals is all well and good. It's about the team getting better. Yeah, that's where my issue lies. It's about the team. Like that's where we are, because we have some very good individuals in the side right now. The team getting better is the main MO. So that's my concern with the money, because I think that is better spent elsewhere. And if we're getting someone for 100 million, you better be a different. And I don't think Anderson's that. I think he's a good player. Yes, I think he could become a very good player. Do I think he's elite? No. If it's 100 million, you better be Vitinha level.
So fast. Yeah, I think with Anderson and Tchouaméni, what Tchouaméni brings is his experience. He's been there and done it. Do you know what I mean? The leadership skills. You know, he's been to the World Cup. He's Champions League. You know, storied Champions League. You know, Anderson. We don't really truly know what's going to happen once he takes that step up. You know, Nottingham Forest. You know, okay, they got themselves to a semi-final, but you know, I can't say he actually performed that well in that tournament. You know, having watched a few of the games he played in. For me, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking Tchouaméni brings a lot of experience and a lot of quality and class to that midfield. Yep. You know, if you line up, if in the Champions League next season we're playing against Barca, Atletico, whoever we're playing against, and they see Tchouaméni in that midfield, they're thinking, okay. You know, if you've seen Anderson in that midfield, they're thinking, wait, who? You know, it's
yeah, until he starts to play football. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, of course. And for me, I think it's a no-brainer. You got to do everything you can to go get Tchouaméni. You know, it's and now's the time. We've got an opportunity there with everything going on at Real Madrid. You know, the uncertainty, the turmoil. Yeah, Tchouaméni for sure.
Can I say as well? I think the last thing Manchester United need, where we need to go, is to bring in a 23-year-old for 100 mil, because I just think it's a recipe for disaster. Like,
we've done that, haven't we? We've done that.
The expectation on his shoulders, people expect him to come in at 100 million, 23, and transform that midfield.
Run the show. Yeah,
bro. Yeah. When he doesn't, it's going to be an issue. But I think 70, 80 mil for Tchouaméni. I think the leadership, like you said, Ash had the experience, the know-how. I think that's a better fit for what Manchester United need than Anderson. As much as I would love Anderson, and I hate the fact that he could go to City and, you know, let's not forget they're almost on a treble, guys. So
City are just going to waste another player, man. They've done it with my man Reinders. They've done it with my man. Like, they just waste.
Who's the guy from Leeds?
Yeah, Calvin Phillips. If they do that, that's good on their end. If they go spend 100 M's on him and it's a waste, that means not only is Anderson not performing, that means they also didn't sign someone else. I'm all for it. If City are buying bad, that's a good thing. If City go cop him for 100+ million or 100 million that he doesn't play well, all right, cool. That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
We need them to start recruiting. Well, they have been recruiting terribly. This is why I tear about to win the league, but that's a whole different conversation. But yes, we need them to continue to recruit terribly. And on the Tchouaméni thing, outside of his experience and him winning the lot, like, let's not act like he's a terrible footballer. Defensively, as a defensive midfielder, he's one of the best. Talking like from a defensive attributes as well. Here's the thing is, if Anderson had done what Tchouaméni had done, and Tchouaméni had done what Anderson had done, switched careers, it's not a conversation. It's just that one's English and one's French. Imagine Anderson had gone to Real Madrid and done what Tchouaméni had done. We would look how we talking about him now of 2 seasons at Forest.
Yeah.
2 seasons at Forest. And we calling him a £100 million player. Saying he has more to his game than Tchouaméni, who's been very, very all right. He's not kicked on at Madrid, but has been very good at Madrid and contributed them to winning everything that they've won. He's won there.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah. 100%.
Someone just said in the chat there, the reason we should go and get Anderson, I'm paraphrasing a bit here, but they think we should go and get Anderson for 100 mil because if you buy players for 60 mil, you buy mid players.
No.
£60 million players.
If it's worth it or not.
No. But hold on. What player is 60 million is mid? Because last time I checked, that's a top quality player. If you're buying 20 to 30 million pound players and expecting them to be 100 million pound players, that's when you've got a problem. 60 million pound players are still very, very good, if not
100%. Cunha's a proof of that.
Cunha, and Bumo, obviously.
How much did Kvaratskhelia go to PSG for?
60.
About 60.
Mid.
How much did Gehi go to City for?
Like, come on, what we doing here?
Turkey to City, how much did he go for?
20, 25.
I don't know what we're doing here, though. It's not like we've not signed Anthony and the rest of them for like fucking mad money and they've just been dead.
It's not on the price point, it's on the player. You can sign a great player for 60 million. Guess what? You can sign an awful player for 60 million. Same way you can sign an excellent player for 90. And you can buy a poor player for 90.
Facts.
What we doing?
How much was Senny Lemons again?
18. By the way, another good performance from Senny Lemons.
Outstanding.
Ridiculous.
Well, can we stop the passing through the middle, please? Like, what's that about?
Yeah.
Can we stop that?
Yeah, that was.
No, I know. So he needs to release the ball quicker, man. Like he needs to just. Yeah, there's a lot of things on Senny Lemons he needs to improve on, but just get that ball out, man, quick, man. Stop hesitating on the ball. But yeah, we got Senny Lemons, man. Blank says experience in major tournaments is so crucial, which Anderson lacks. It's why Casemiro and Varane were so crucial to us. Tonali and Tchouaméni bring it. Jason says, as I said, Tchouaméni is good, but when I say Anderson has more to his game, he scores goals, brings energy to midfield, gets assists. Tchouaméni is more of a controller midfielder. I would go for both, says Jason. And Lemons was so mid, only 14 million, exactly.
Mid, man. Mid.
Imagine if Martinez would have been finished, bro. We would have been finished. Like, this Amarin guy wanted to buy some duds in it, bro. Like, what the hell?
Like Conor Gallagher.
Yeah, Conor Gallagher, bro. Like, what the hell, man? Yeah. Camavinga hype died. Yeah, listen, I'm staying away from Camavinga. I'm staying away, man. Like, let someone else rejuvenate.
Is it the injuries?
You know what I'm saying?
Is it the injuries for you, Saeed?
Injuries, but I don't think he's played well. And I'm sorry, I'm not buying a player that has had a bad year. I'm not doing this whole revive his career, bro. Like, Camavinga, I rate it. I'll watch your career. I'll tune in, but I'm not buying. There's so many options now for me to be going to Camavinga. I'm sorry, guys.
I get the reservation. I'd still sign him at the right price, but I get your reservation surrounding him.
Yeah, but then, well.
Is it because he's black, Saeed? Is that why it is?
Yeah, man. Listen, it's crazy, man.
I was going to say that, but I didn't think it was my place. That's what it was, bro.
If you told me he was...
Hey, it's probably your more place than mine, to be fair, bro. Like...
Yeah. but yeah, I don't know if everyone wants Camavinga. It's up to you, man. But I'm not with it.
I'm a risk taker in regards to say, like when we're talking about Ahmad in regards to talent. I get it. Camavinga's not been at his best. I understand the injuries. So if someone says, "Hey, I have reservations," you get it. But at the right price, I'm rolling the dice on a player of that caliber.
Yeah.
Fact. I'm looking at going back to Tchouaméni and who you want in the dressing room. Like, imagine Anderson walking into the dressing room compared to Tchouaméni. Like, Tchouaméni comes in there and people look around and look at him and go, okay, he's serious operator. Do you know what I mean? Anderson comes in. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? You know, they have to then improve their standards, raise their levels because they're like, okay, we're playing with Tchouaméni. Do you know what I mean? Playing a guy who's won multiple Champions Leagues, who's done it at a big stage. This guy's serious. Anderson comes in and almost put him under their wing. Do you know what I mean? I don't want our players putting anybody under their wing. Do you know what I mean? I want players coming in here who are going to lift the levels of what we got right now. And Tchouaméni is one of them kind of players like a Tonali who's been there, you know, who's got that experience. And I just, the Anderson thing, it scares me to death. Camavinga, I'm looking at Camavinga. He worries me with some of it. I feel like in the Premier League, he'd be red cards. There'd be a lot of red cards. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie. Just get me the names. There's so many options here. I don't think we're all gonna be mad though about it. I just think we need a controller though. My problem is controller, box to box, and a deep line playmaker. That's my 3 kind of assets that we need to go and cover. It's someone that can dictate and just sit and is a natural 6. Someone that can box to box and has got an engine and can go up and down the pitch. And there's someone who's a who's a creative kind of 8, /6, but also can do a bit of both. You know what I mean? Like he's got a bit about him, like that. If Bruno's not creating, he can do that, and that's what I think Mateus Fernandes can do. So
can I say the assets I'm looking for? Nice size, thick thighs, and big bunda. That's what I'm looking for. So, if anyone,
yeah, man. See you later, man.
See this guy, yo. This guy actually he's doing his Tinder profile or some shit.
Yo, man, his Tinder profile. He's like,
like he said, hey, this is what I like. Man, I said nice eyes, thick thighs, bunda. This guy thought he was on Tinder, man. That's what it is.
Yo, man, like double A,
Swipe with it. See that she got
no player. Trust me. Yo,
hey, Brian's got a big bunda. To be fair to him, big batty Brian.
Yeah, you gotta give him like we did.
He wilded out, man. No wonder, I know you're on the Alex Ferguson lower tier and that. You know what I'm saying? That you're checking out the bunda and that, but you know what I mean. Relax yourself, mate. Relax yourself. I think 20 million signing could be Shea Charles from Southampton. Apparently, we are looking at him. Yeah, he's all right. But again, 20 million. I'd rather spend 20 million more and get Camavinga. Man said 20 million. That's too much, mate. Relax yourself, man. That, by the way, that's the wildest thing you said. That's a big red card. You know what I mean? What, bro? What are you looking at his bunda for, though?
Big batty bro. I can't move for it in Old Trafford for it, bro. It takes up the whole place.
This guy got a nickname for him that's illiterate. That's just diabolical on so many levels, yo. That is diabolical. This guy got an alliteration name for him. Like not only giving him a nickname, but adding the alliteration of it is crazy. Because he's thought about that. That's the maddest part, yo. Like,
hey. Who's that guy getting the ball from the sky? It's my guy, Big Batty Bro.
Why? Yeah, that's a. Yo,
I'm even dropping
for a week. Yo, get the boot out, man. Hey, like Beckham. You know what I mean?
Hey, guys, it was lovely being on the Unfiltered podcast. I might see you about. I might not see you guys about.
Yeah, that's it, man. Let's talk about Michael Carrick.
He's not got a big batty. I'm seeing it as well.
Listen. He didn't get the announcement that we were thinking of. UAA were trying to tag me on Twitter. Oi, you're gonna see it. We didn't get that. Today.
Bro, yeah, no, I thought we was.
It shouldn't be the right. I don't think they wanted to overshadow Casemiro's farewell, which I think is good, by the way. But Michael Carrick is gonna get the job, 2 years, plus I think 1 more year extension, which is sensible by the club, by the way. Obviously, next year. We're going to hear all this football, sustainable football, blah, blah, blah. This year, he's done his job. I mean, I don't know whether I can bring up his results, but he has won as many points as I think Amrin has won all of last season, I believe. But yeah, man, what we're saying, guys, Ash, I'll start with you, man. Did you think we'd do this season, get third?
I don't think anyone in the wildest dreams expected us to get third. The position Carrick came in to do what he did, to beat Liverpool, Arsenal, City. I don't think anyone in the wildest dream expected us to be 2 games to go, comfortably sat third. I can't imagine that's the case. Most of us thought we'd be mid-table, European football. The majority would have thought that. He couldn't have done much better than Amorim. Plenty of Amorim inners still when Carrick took over. So it's been an almost miracle what he's done. But in saying that, it wasn't difficult for him to come in and just play the players in the correct positions. Have a little bit of an expectancy from him. And give him a little bit of confidence. Amorim, I mean, how depressed were we as football fans watching that football? Understanding and seeing Kobe Mainu in the dungeon. It was one of those where, as a football club, it was blatantly obvious from the outside what needed to happen. And Carrick came in, made the right appointments. Getting Steve Ireland was a masterclass. Jonathan Woodgate, okay, Leeds and all that, don't like it, but he's brought in a good team around him to support him. I feel next season's going to be the real test, isn't it? What he's done there was a miracle, but let's be honest, having his own pre-season, once he's actually got the contract, because how many times we've seen interims come in, do well, get the job, and then be sacked, 6 months later. I do still worry because as good as we've been, as good as we've been results-wise, performance-wise, we have, looked a little bit lacking in certain areas. So same today, we don't seem to really control games or take. You look at Nottingham Forest today. We go 1-0 up, and then they had a good spell of 20 odd minutes in that game where they look like they're on top and they're going to score, and it's worrying. It's worrying us not being able to control games. And the big teams, what big teams do is they get ahead and then they control and they dominate the teams. Do you know what I mean? They don't allow other teams into it, and unfortunately, okay, he's not spent a penny. He's still got money to spend, and he's still got to rebuild his midfield. I'm interested to see how it goes, but for me, the jury's still not out. I'm still. The 2 years plus 1 contract, it's smart, but I just can't see us winning a league title or a Champions League with him. I can see him maintaining and consolidating a top 5 finish again next season, but I look at him and I don't think he's got the tactical nous or the game management, in-game management to really take us to the next level. But I'm not sure we need that right now. So right now he's a decent placeholder, but for me that's all he is.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair, to be fair.
But that's now. Like 2 years time, it could be totally different. Like it's fair to say that's what you see now. But with hopefully 6, 7 of his own players, and I'm not giving this pre-season hype because we saw what people screaming that last.
Oh yeah.
I mean? So I ain't listening to that bullshit again. But I see nothing wrong with Carrick being the guy before the guy. Let him set up everything nice. Let him see how far he can take us. If it's a cup, if it's a Champions League 3 years in a row, I don't see anything wrong with that. I think we all need a hint of realism of where we are. Like a big debate, I almost say a mass debate with my dad today over.
So if you just buy me, thank you.
I know.
Thank you. Bro, I was gonna say, man. I keep saying it. Habitual line stepper, man. Dave Chappelle fans will know what I'm talking about. Habitual line stepper.
Before you go away with that.
That was accidental, though. I didn't even mean that.
Yeah, accidental hype.
No, serious. For once in my life, I'm innocent. No, I'm innocent on that one. I swear to God. That was I was innocent hype.
Who says match debate?
Habitual
line stepper, yo. Habitual.
Anyway, we was having a conversation and it got a little bit tacky because he doesn't believe in Carrick at all, and he's not happy about it. So I was like, we need hint of realism of where we are. We're not getting world class managers.
Wait. Why doesn't he believe in Carrick?
He don't like the football. He thinks the football is not good. He doesn't like. Don't like Jardis. No, it's not. It's nothing to do with Jardis. He doesn't like
the performance. Did he like the performance today?
No.
Today was a great performance, though. I don't think.
I kept turning to him. I think it was that great break in the first half. I went, football's still shit, yeah. And he went, oh, it's counter attacking. Like he's not a fan. But my dad's a miserable bastard anyway. Let's not. I'll tell you the truth.
He's got high standards, though.
It's hard to please. So, he doesn't believe. But and I say, but who can we go and get? We can't be waiting for managers in the World Cup.
Facts.
Enrique's not gettable. Like who's a world class manager we can go and get? Like
Facts.
And I think if we'd have gone for Alonso, the fan base, not that he'd ever come to United, but of that ilk, if there was a manager like that about, a lot of the fan base would have issues with that.
Yeah,
and they'll forget about Leverkusen and go, yeah, but look what happened at Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? And I think for me, Carrick is the best option for Manchester United right now. I don't see. I'm not giving this much credence to this bullshit one game hype. What else was he meant to do? 17 wins, 2 losses, or whatever it is. Like, come on, guys, give him some fucking credit. He's got us where a lot of fans didn't think we'd be. I think, Saeed, you were still saying top 3, right? Or top 4?
Yeah. When he came in, we should go and get that. We should go and get that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and what will we be any worse off giving him a chance than we would be if we brought Iraola in, or if we brought Glasner in, or if we brought Alonso in, would we be any worse off? I don't think we actually would. And I think he's done a fantastic fucking job with this squad, who we all were cussing out at the start of the season and last season after the Europa League, to get him where we. And I agree. All the criticisms, to an extent, I agree with. Like what Ashley's saying, the football doesn't seem. We can't hold on to leads. We don't look dominant in a lot of games, but you do see elements of a United style in there, like the way we were almost not counter-attacking, but attacking today on a team at Old Trafford is what I expect Manchester United teams to go and do at Old Trafford against teams. And, you know, if we can build on what we saw in those first two games, because that's the standard that we should be at. Do you know what I mean? Or, you know, the Liverpool first half. There's been times this season you've seen what he could potentially do. He's building on it. And can he build on it? 2-3 years' time, 2 years' time, you know, after his contract, if he's still in the job, then I'm going to start saying, is he the guy to win us the league? But what I want to see from us now is him to build something. Because I keep saying this. Is he any less qualified to take the United job than Arteta was to take the Arsenal job? I don't think so.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I think he's more qualified.
What's that?
So again, I'm not saying it's going to be the same. There's going to be parallels. But I don't think United fans are wrong for believing in Michael Carrick coming in and taking the job on and seeing where we can get with him. Because everything else, we've done the ex credentialed filled CV filled managers.
Yeah, we've done everything.
We've done
every single manager you can think of. Experienced, young, up and coming,
sporting director.
We've tried everything. You know, we've tried the Ajax football guy. Like, and this idea, by the way, that 1 game week. Ain't Iriola playing 1 game week, by the way? So why is Carrick getting labelled as 1 game week when Iriola has only played 1 game a week?
Because people want to downplay it. It's to downplay it. That's why.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's the downplay because no one expected Carrick to do this, and everyone knew he was going to have 1 game a week when he joined. But that was not the level. That wasn't the expectation. But because Carrick has done well. And I expect it from rivals, but Manchester United fans, it's a moving of the goalpost. That's what it was. And I've watched it move continuously through his entire run. Because I remember the conversations before the City game. Not only were we supposed to lose that game, we were supposed to get packed up. That was the conversation, not at Manchester United losing. It was by how many. And then not only do we perform well and win that game, well, it was, City have been poor all season. It's easy to get out for a derby. It was at Old Trafford. We're going to go to Arsenal and lose. Then we go to Arsenal and win. Well, United have won these games before. They're easy games to get up for and win. Then we win the game after. Then we win the few games after that against teams not at the top of the table. Then it was, oh, well, it's a new manager bounce. We've seen this before. Then it got to like the 10 game, like 7-8 game mark. Then we dropped some points. Oh, see, this is why Carrick's terrible. Then we went on a run after that. Oh, the performances are not good enough, etc., etc. Like the excuses keep rolling in, and Double A mentioned it. A team we don't think is good enough. We've sat here and spoke about them needing 3 midfielders, potentially about needing 2 new fullbacks, potentially about needing a centre back, potentially about needing a left winger. So all these things are needed in this team, and this man's won 11 in 16. That is an for a team we don't rate. That's an exceptional return. That's a very good return for a team you do rate. But if you don't rate the 11 and you're saying we need 5, 6, 7, 8 new players to win 11 out of 16 is walking on water. That's a miracle.
Mad.
11 out of 60, we can't. And people criticize performances, but performances ain't been good. But I don't think not all the performances have been good. But I don't think they've been anywhere near as bad as people make out. Because one thing he's done is make us defensively solid. We've been defensively much, much better under him as well. And that's into consideration. With a whole heap of defenders we don't rate. Maguire, Martinez needs to be sold. Shaw's been there too long. Dalot, etc., etc. We don't have a natural 6. But people just overlook these things. Make it make sense.
Yeah. I think for me, what it is, I think we just need stability right now. Like, I think for me right now, to get another manager in a World Cup, I've always made that clear as to what is one of the reasons why I would keep Michael Carrick is that we just can't afford to change right now. And I don't think there is a manager right now that I believe will change the fortunes of Man United into a level that I think is so undeniable, and you think right now we are going to succeed. No one can tell me right now that Iraola will succeed. No one. So I have to go by what I see from Michael Carrick, and he deserves another year. You know what I mean? To see Man United through. And to be honest with you, I think everything needs to come down to Omar Barada. I don't know why United fans are getting criticised when it's Omar Barada's decision to keep Michael Carrick. He's the one that kept Ten Hag for too long. He's the one that kept Amorim for too long. And now he's the one that's appointing Michael Carrick. So if anything, it's on Omar Barada, because he's now, if Carrick doesn't do well, he would have effed up 3 to 4 guys already, bro. So, you know, fans are just going by what they see. They're going by what they want and whatnot. So it's as if, like, for me, United fans are blaming other United fans for the fortunes of Man United. It's not. Do you know what I mean? We can only go by what we've seen, and that for me has been good for Michael Carrick. What happens next season? It comes down to recruitment. I think for me, we put too much pressure on the managers. Yeah, cool. The managers aren't good enough. Yeah, but equally, the recruitment has not been good enough. If you get the best recruitment possible, then we could all be like, you know what, man? Yeah, the manager ain't great. But we haven't done that enough. And that's where the biggest problems are. Maybe you could argue, you know, certain managers didn't get backed enough. Who knows? I wanted Ruben Amorim to go and get another midfielder in and really help his cause. But to be honest with you, he kind of shoved it in our faces when he played 5 at the back against Everton and didn't take the extra defender off to put an extra attacker on the field. So he kind of doesn't make sense anyway. So I think for me, United need a big summer and avoid this argument of manager in, out. Like, it will come down to a point where you look at that bench, you look at that squad, you're like, yo, that is a serious team right now. We could at least get, for me, a third again next season. Like, I think anything more than that, I think you might be stretched a little bit. I think Man United can go and get third, Champions League football, win a trophy, and have another year where it's not a fluke. Because if United go next season and finish 8th, all of this was just a waste of time, bro. United have got to get another season of this. Like, what we've been doing, where winning games, back-to-back games, 3 in a row. Like, it's normal. It has to be normal, guys. We can't be thinking next season, oh, we've not won back-to-back games yet. Bro, allow that. That needs to be normal for this United fan base, to be winning at home. We have 2 home games in a row against Everton and West Ham, yeah, which we did do this season. We've got to win both. Win both. Yeah. Do you know what I mean, guys? So,
you spot on. You spot on with your assessment. I agree.
Yeah. So I think for me, it's like, yeah, I think Carrick deserves it. Like I said, Iraola, I don't know. What have they seen in him? I'm not sure. Have they seen enough from him? The board is who our negotiators are. We can't force a negotiation. So they've assessed it. They've seen Carrick's the main guy. If they don't back him, then the egg's on their face. It is. Like, if they don't back Michael Carrick, then what's the point of appointing him then? You might as well just go get Fletcher again. And we just be on vibes. I'd just be like, yo, we don't care. You get me? So just we need to back the manager and get the players in. Because I feel like, for me, Chelsea, yeah, they got Xabi Alonso, but still, club's a mess. Liverpool's a mess. Villa will have Champions League football, so they'll be preoccupied and maybe not be able to juggle the both together. So Tottenham, I still think, will be not really involved, if I'm being true and honest with you. I think they've got a long way to go in that. Brighton, Bournemouth, they'll be around us. Don't get me wrong, they will be around us. But Man United should be aiming for top 4 minimum next season and go from there.
Right, it should be third, like you said there. Like, that's what it should be. It should be an improvement on what we've seen. So not only the league position, but also the football overall, individual performances. Of course, you target the domestic cups, knockout stages of the Champions League, and you don't want, if Carrick fails, you don't want there to be an excuse that he wasn't back. So yes, it's key. But what Carrick's shown is what we was asking from Amorim is, even if you don't have the best team, get the best out of what you've got. And I believe Carrick's done that. Hence why I give him full credit. Because very few people, by you, Saeed, you was the only one I remember vividly saying, yeah, top 3's on. It was just about getting into Europe. When Carrick was appointed, it was about not even Champions League. It was, hey, just steady the ship and get us into Europa League. I'm going to run it from there. He's won 11 out of 16, granted. Do I believe he is? I agree with Ash. Do I think he's a Premier League or Champions League winning manager? No, but I don't think any of the others are. So because he's done well on credit, on merit, he deserves an opportunity at the job. And he should get that. with better players. Like, all right, let's see how you improve now. Because he's maxed out with these lot. I think he's got the maximum out of this team.
Yeah.
I think he's got more. This ain't an 11 and 6. This ain't a team winning 11 and 16 games.
No,
it's not a chance.
And if you don't watch our bench today, yeah, we had Malacio, Mason Mount, Xerxes, Dorgu, Heaven, Ogate. Like, come on, man. That ain't no bench, man. I'm sorry, man. That's a dead bench. That's a dead bench, bro.
There you go.
You have to play one. Yeah.
Bear in mind, Dorgu's been injured for the most part, so you take him off and you insert a youngster there because he's one of the ones you look at off the bench and go, you can do something. And Heaven as well. There's very little like he can do, and he's managed to switch things around and tactically change things and approach games different to get results. And now it's not just about results. Following season is also about the performances improving, which again ties into recruitment. That is key. Don't let us be sat here and saying, well, Carrick hasn't done well and we can criticize him for this, this, and this, but the bench is still poor. The first 11 still not it. No, he needs to be back. There needs to be significant improvement if we do want to close the gap. And I think they will get the window right because they've done well in previous windows. So hopefully it's a good season the following season. Hopefully we're set up correctly and prepared for it.
Yeah, I agree, man. Like I said, it's one of them ones where, you know, we've done it. He's done it remarkably well to get to third position. I don't know whether we'll finish our highest ever one since Ten Hag. I doubt it. I think the maximum we can get this season is, I think, 69 points. Is it? I think
71, isn't it?
Is it 71? Yeah.
For the 68 right now. 71.
Yeah, 71. Yeah, 71 points, bro. That's not bad at all. Compared to we had.
What's the goal difference? What's the goal difference?
Yeah.
Plus 16 we're on now.
That's plus 16. Plus 16 goal difference.
Last year we had minus 10.
We were celebrating getting to positive. Do you know what I mean? Getting to neutral. Like,
yeah, last season we had 42 points, was it?
42 points is not
42 points we had last season, 42. It was 42 points.
Yeah, 42.
We ended the season 42 points.
Yeah, 42 points last season.
Serious?
Where we was at? 42 points.
40 points gets you out of relegation. Stop it.
We 42 points. We had last season.
We finished 15th, man.
Yeah, we finished. We literally finished 15. 42 points minus 10. We scored 44 goals and conceded 54.
Hammer him in.
I'm fucking in. Spurs, who was 17th for on 38.
Wow.
We were 4 points off. We were 4 points off 17th.
We were in bad.
And people wonder why. Hey, you know what, Carrick? Yeah, Carrick's done a good job. We wanted to back that last guy. Give it a break.
That's crazy, man. When you deep it, bro, like it's mad, bro.
Yeah, won't give Carrick a chance. Mad, innit?
It won't give Carrick a chance, but somebody who had 42 points in a season, give him a chance.
Minus 10 goal difference.
Yeah, minus 10, bro. It's crazy.
Oh, don't forget, some were saying that Carrick's success is because Amorim set it up this way. Let's not forget that.
Who said that today? Someone said it today.
Oh, they must have been told. I don't know.
Man. Yo, man, you got to thank Ruben Amorim for the success this year, man. You know what I mean? Don't worry. And I was just, you just chatting to me, you're like, yo, man, like,
Are we thanking him because he got sacked? Is that what? That's the only reason I'm thanking him. To be fair, but he's no longer here.
It's crazy.
He got an interview he's doing as well. Did he not say he's doing a tell-all interview, but he don't want it to disrupt United season? This was a couple months back, wasn't it? He's supposed to be doing an interview at the end of the season.
I can't wait. What has he got
I can't
say,
wait. Hey, I'm front and center for that. I can't wait. I'm with you, Ash. I can't wait
for that. Ragnick's one, man.
I want to see. Nah, fuck Ragnick's one. I want to hear Amorim's one. I want to hear what he's got to say. I hope it's a.
He got to blame the board, though, man. He got to blame the board. He got to blame the board.
Of course, I blame them, but I want to hear what he's got to say. Because remember, he said he didn't want it to disrupt our season. It's like you fucking disrupted our season where you was here. Now all of a sudden you care about us.
Yeah.
The only way you can come out of that. The only way you can come out of that is just by saying, you know what, I fucked up. I lost my head for a couple of months.
I'll respect
you know what I mean?
For that, you know. I'll actually.
You would. Because I got stuck with that formation thing. I said I want to stick with the formation, and I got stuck with it, and I lost myself. I should have changed earlier. And no,
would you not respect it though if you just said, you know what, I effed up, and you know what, man, I was never good enough for the role. And
too late. Sorry. Too little, too late.
Yeah.
If you guys too little, too late, I'm not a forgiving person like that because you intentionally did that shit. That's why. When you was in interviews talking absolute nonsense, yeah, man. Like, trust me, it is because he was intentionally saying that. Because it's not like it's like you can say things spare of the moment in a press conference, but then like when you go home and you sleep and then you still continue to. We could list how many things he did wrong. He continued in that way. Like, that wasn't just spare of the moment things. That was with malice. That was with intent, etc.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, he felt that way. Why did you not speak to the fans immediately after? Bear in mind, he's not said nothing. Like, when managers have been sacked and let go, they say something like there's a letter, there's a release of a statement or something like that, like a Ten Hag, a Mourinho, or a Van Gaal. He said nothing. He took his money and dipped. So you put us through all that hell for what? What?
Can I say one thing as well? Not linked to one job as well.
No.
Wait.
Benfica.
Was it Benfica?
I swear I saw something with Liverpool as well. Might have a look.
Nah, that was a fake one. Yeah. I know that
fake one got me.
It'd have to be fake. It'd have to be fake. Yeah. I agree with Flawless. I'll be honest. I can't wait not to watch it. I don't give a fuck what he has to say about it. I don't care. Like, you made us suffer. You said the suffering was coming. You didn't lie. He's not. That's I'll give him that. He's true to his word because he made us fucking suffer with no light at the end of the tunnel. You made us lose a Europa League final to a shit Spurs. Like, the worst manager we've ever had in my lifetime. Like, without.
I think we've ever had.
Yeah, I agree.
Where's some Moyes?
Yeah, he was definitely worse than Moyes.
Yeah,
no, why he was worse than Moyes? Because Moyes was only 7 months.
15.
If Amrin was only here for 7 months, I wouldn't be so adamant about it.
Back to back Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool was dark.
Liverpool, that was bad. We aspire to be Man City.
Oh, it was awful. And if he was here for that length of time, I'd hear it. But it was only 7 months, whereas Amorim, it was a year and some change, and it felt like 10 years. It felt like 10 years.
Crunk King saying Ten Hag and Amorim tied. I'm sorry, he won us 2 trophies.
Yeah, Ten Hag. I know what he was on though. I felt like he came here just to level up in terms of his agency. So I get where he came in for now. Real talk, man, because the guy is a technical director for.
That's it. He's a technical director. Yeah, so bro.
He came in for a purpose. So I kind of like, he given up on management. But you see Amorim, yeah, man, it's one of them ones where, and I think even when it's under Michael Carrick, I think it won't get as toxic. I don't think so, as it was with Amorim and these guys here. I don't think he'll be the type of guy to be talking about players in the way he does. I think he'll be like one of them ones where he holds his hand up and he just kind of gets sacked. He's not one of them ones where it will become toxic. That's why I always say, like, Carrick might be the guy before the guy. So like, at least let the guy before the guy put us in a better position, maybe, and then or not make it worse, because we don't want a manager who makes it worse, like Amorim and Ten Hag, and all of a sudden you got players leaving, players not happy, and then it just becomes a bad place. So
one thing Carrick has done as well is he's relieved he's exercised the ghost of the Ollie PTSD for me. I no longer have that PTSD, and maybe that's a lot to. Well, I said to you today that the chalk and cheese, because one's actually a coach. Do you know what I mean? One actually seems like a manager to me in Michael Carrick, and luckily we've not had Ed Woodward shit the bed and throw a contract after the City game. Do you know what I mean? Like, I truly believe he got the job after the City game. I think once he saw that and was like, oh, let's just wait for the Arsenal. Oh yeah, he's definitely getting the job. I feel like it's always been coming. But the fact it's been done, it's going to get done potentially at, the last home game. I think it'll get done tomorrow or announced tomorrow.
Yeah.
But, they're really giving him time to bed in, and even the ups and downs, he's come through tricky tests and done really well, beating all of what you would say the traditional top 6 clubs in the second half of the season, getting us comfortably third as well, which is phenomenal, I think. I'm very happy with him going into the season, and I understand people want to be miserable. I understand people want to criticize, and nothing's ever good enough. Grass is always greener and all that, but just be fucking happy and stop being miserable, bastards. You know what I mean? Isn't it?
Facts, 100%. I mean, we can be a bit happy because we sold Hoyland as well, by the way. at 44 million, which is I think is incredible business.
Is that euros or pounds?
So euros, so it'll be what?
Like,
So
like
it's a total
38
of
million.
36 million pounds. Was it days? Is it not 36? Is it 36 million?
It's 44. It's 44 because 50 million euros is around about 44.
50 million euros. Okay.
Yeah, because we got 6 million loan fee as well. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, 44 million. I think that's fair, man.
So you're saying we got 84 million for Garnacho and Hoyland? Absolute quality business.
That's not bad, isn't it?
And the good thing with that is, I'm sure that means we don't make a loss on him as well. To be fair,
no, we don't. Yeah, we don't make a loss,
which is good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
that's good, man.
Yeah, we just got to get rid of Rashford.
Good luck, and you know what? Good luck to him. Like, it didn't work out. He's a big United fan. He just wasn't fit for the Premier League, and I hope he does well in Italy, man. That's where he seems to. Yeah, he seems to do well. So no hard feelings. He just won right. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, no hard feelings, man. I can't lie to you. Just wasn't a striker, man. And I don't know what we were thinking, man.
Hulk, I will to say one more time though, Hulk Hoyland. So
yeah, and obviously Onana got to get rid of him as well, and Rashford, and then that's it really, and then Ugarte. So a couple more left, man. Just a couple more left, guys. Man, we need to get rid of. Mason Mount's probably gonna stay, if I'm being honest with you. And then maybe Xerxes leaves as well, because I feel like Xerxes might be time up for him as well. So I think Roma's still keen on him as well. So we might get 25. We might actually have a decent sum of sales.
Great business, because people love to complain and want to be miserable about our sales. Phenomenal business.
Yeah.
To get 40 million for whatever it was for Hoyland is exceptional. You know how bad he was. Not awful he was. You only get the loan fee and then get the obligation. That's smart business to say, hey, if you get in the Champions League, then you have to buy him. I think it's exceptional. I think the Garnacho deal was also, and I think whatever we sell them players you mentioned there for is great business. People always want to talk about us selling so badly. So give credit when we sell well. And that's something we've done and continue to do. Because I never thought we would have got that for Hoyland. I never would have thought we would have got that price. I thought maybe like 20 million at max. To do that, exceptional. Dreadful. So let's not forget, man was below 20 odd. Like, let's not act like it was.
He was shocking. So, someone just said in the chat there, 40 million for Rasmus might be the best sale ever. Now, when we sold Dan James to Leeds, that's our best ever sale. To make a profit on Dan James is nuts.
It's for me.
To make a profit on Dan James is nuts.
No, that is very, very good. But I just think the Garnacho one, because to see the Chelsea fans,
you're already saying that
40 million for Garnacho
because of Lewis, though. Yeah, that's why you're on it.
Nah, Lewis, my guy, even so much. Lewis just arrested him. Lewis is all right. You know what I'm saying? Like Lewis family, like he's on.
Because you like to rub it into Lewis. That's why, bro. I know what your game is.
This guy's crazy. This fucking
guy. I want to say. This guy is black, Joe. I want that.
But it's great because like they told, we took your best winger, you lot are the problem and all this, and now it's great to see it, man. And then coming off the bench and all that.
The season he's had as well.
That's good. Are you shocked about the season he's had there, Double A?
No, absolutely not. But the fact that, like you said, a lot of the fans were saying, look, we took him. And then to see that, I don't think he was never that bad at United. I'll die on that hill. He was never that bad. To see it go so horribly wrong, especially when he's saying about, just look at the league table, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then to rub it in and, what is it, like a 30-odd point swing on him since we started?
Yeah.
Since Carrick took over? Yeah, mad thing.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Love it. Absolutely, man. Listen, we're gonna wrap up here, people, man. It's been a lit show, man. I appreciate everybody that's been here throughout the whole lot as well. You get me? And man, like, let's get these likes up if you can. That'll be amazing. Make sure you lot are subscribed to the channel. And one more game next Sunday. We'll be live for the last game of the season. That'll be amazing. And man. It's been a good year, man. Solid year, man. Ash, been a pleasure. Big up to you, man. Good to see you, Glenn, today, man. And big up, bro.
Yeah. As always, Saeed. I mean, always a pleasure to be here, chatting to the boys and the chat and that. Yeah, and I appreciate you having us as always, and look forward to speaking about the Champions League next season as well. Excited about that. That's just get on a Sunday, it's both games. So now looking forward to it. I'm excited to see where we're going now. So.
Yeah,
let's move.
Absolutely, man. Big up to you, man. Double A, man. Always love.
Yeah, man. Saeed, man. Big up to you too, bro. Mate, I'm just
you
happy.
Just red card him now. I mean, was you like loading up there?
No. I'm trying to think what to say, bro. I'm just overall thankful for. Hey, listen, second half of the season's been great, and I'm not gonna hold back on except and being happy about it and being thankful that we escaped the gulag, didn't we? Do you know what I mean? We got out of Alcatraz, man. We somehow turned the season around and finished third in the league, bro. Like, mad. 15th to third. Got to
for real.
Happy with that. I like coming here, chatting to you, Saeed, chatting to you, and chatting to you, Flawless. Makes it even better. Do you know what I mean? We can sit here and we can talk respectfully, have a laugh, put it all into perspective, and yeah, mate. I'm just happy to be a United fan tonight. I think I'm very grateful. Like I said at the start of the show, quite proud of the way the club was today, and that's one of my favourite end of season games at Old Trafford. I think for a while now. So yeah, looking forward to next season already. Like I said, the hard work starts now. That like it's all well and good this season finishing well, but where do we go? And Carrick and the board and the players, let's hope we galvanise and have a good summer and ready to go in August, because I know I am already. So Champions League back, can't wait for that. No more shit Monday night games against bloody Brentford and Bournemouth.
Oh man, please no, man.
You know what I mean?
That'd be done.
That'd
be done for you lot, man.
Like I said, we're going to be getting carrier bag, and I said it to you, 100% we're getting Betis. Clip this. The fact they've qualified, we are getting Betis at home. Anthony coming back to do the fidget spinner on Dallow's head. Do you know what I mean? Like, that'd be funny. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, big up to Saeed every single time. I won't be here. I won't be here next week. So for actual season, this will be my last show for the season. But it's always a pleasure to be on here. Honestly, it's such Saeed opens his doors for everyone. So the fact that you get to come back, because some people stink the gaff out and then you never see him again. So the fact that we're regulars every week.
I'm thinking names. Do you know what I mean?
This guy's such a trouble causer, man.
I'll say names. I'm not asked.
Yeah, we know. We don't doubt that. There isn't anything you won't say. You think we scared? We don't think you'll say names with the shit you say. That's light.
That's true. But yeah, man, Saeed's the guy, and I'm happy to call. Proud to call him a friend. So it's all good, man. But presence to you every single time. Obviously, my twin. We actually got asked at Old Trafford today, live to our faces, if we were brothers.
Come on.
Hopefully, I hope you said yeah.
Well, I said yes. I said no, which really kicked me in the balls. You know what I mean? But it's always good to be with my brother Ash. Obviously, my hype man, Flawless. It's just fun every single time. He gets me in trouble more often than that. Some of the things I say aren't even actually that bad, but if he stirs the pot a little bit, I have to say. I'm not gonna lie. But it's all love and games, and obviously the best chat on YouTube. I love you guys as well. So yeah, I hope you all have an amazing summer. If I don't see you, and yeah, we go again, don't we, in August? And yeah, man, glory, Man United.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we're gonna have to start doing a World Cup one, a World Cup Sunday Unfiltered. Do you know what I mean? That's what we got to start doing.
Definitely, bro. 100%, 100%, bro. 100%, man. Big up Flawless as well, man. Love as always.
Every time, man. It's hard to follow everything that Double A said there, but yeah, blessings as always, Saeed. First and foremost, for allowing me on your platform. Appreciate it for real. Always enjoy the show. Big up to Ash, Double A as well, the chat, and it's great to be again talking positively about Manchester United, because we've been accused, you lot just negative, you lot just been like, no, the team was awful. Whereas now the team is performing better. You get happier us, you get more positive us. We talking here about where Manchester United can go and what we can do and how well the team is playing, and praising the manager and praising individual players as well. And it's been great. Like, ever since Amarin's been sacked, for the most part, 11 and 16, we've actually been winning games. Like, whereas it literally was, we was doing more shows we was doing the show more a month than United was averaging wins at one point.
Yeah.
For real. We was literally doing 4 shows a week. We were more consistent doing 4 shows every month. United were winning 1 game. So we had one win in them 4 shows to talk about. People like, why are you lot not happy? So yeah, it's been good, and hopefully beat Brighton next weekend, end the season on the high, secure 3rd place, and then I think the transfer window is going to be, even with the World Cup, I think the transfer window is going to be crazy, like rumor-wise. I think it's going to be absolutely mad. So yeah, blessings again for having me on, and big up to yourself, Saeed, and the entire community.
Yeah. Now, big up to you, man. There was one last super chat came in and said, if we finish 3rd next season, will you all be happy with that? Yeah, and a trophy, I think, for me.
With a trophy, yeah.
Gotta be trophy. And we gotta be performing better and closer to the top of the table as well.
Yeah.
Everything has to be better overall. It's not just that finishing 3rd, but we're 5 points worse off the top of the table, and the performances are going backwards. It's like that. It's gotta be improvement across the board.
Across the board, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, right. I agree. Listen, we're gonna redirect to Flawless Q&A. So make sure you look in. Come on. Now, big up to you, man. Big up to you, bro. We're going to redirect to them. I'll be back tomorrow, midday live. And then, and then I'll be back for any of the news as well. So, yeah, man, big up to everyone locked in. It's been another episode of the United Unfiltered podcast. And then we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.